Let's talk about Pitbulls. The history, the breeding, the maintaining and feeding, and the controversies surrounding the great hunts. Come interact with the legends, and ask questions, and listen to their stories as we talk about kennels and dogs of the past and present. Hosted by one of the game's most respected kennels, with over 40 years in the hunt, going hard kennels Twin 1 and Twin 2, dogs like Champion the Debrat, the very first champion off-brand champion May Day, the Dog of the Year, and Register of Merit. Champion Pretty Mama, 2-time Best in Show and 2-time Gamest in Show. Going Hard's Bay Bay, Register of Merit, Damn to Champion What a Day, Champion Gus, Champion Elrod, Champion Yellowbird. So pull up a seat, and let's talk dogs. Let's talk about Pitbulls. The history, the breeding, the maintaining and feeding, and the controversies surrounding the great hunts. Come interact with the legends, and ask questions, and listen to their stories as we talk about kennels and dogs of the past and present. Hosted by one of the game's most respected kennels, with over 40 years in the hunt, going hard kennels Twin 1 and Twin 2, dogs like Champion the Debrat, the very first champion off-brand champion May Day, the Dog of the Year, and Register of Merit. Champion Pretty Mama, 2-time Best in Show and 2-time Gamest in Show. Going Hard's Bay Bay, Register of Merit, Damn to Champion What a Day, Champion Gus, Champion Elrod, Champion Yellowbird. So pull up a seat, and let's talk dogs. Let's talk about Pitbulls. The history, the breeding, the maintaining and feeding, and the controversies surrounding the great hunts. Come interact with the legends, and ask questions, and listen to their stories as we talk about kennels and dogs of the past and present. Hosted by one of the game's most respected kennels, with over 40 years in the hunt, going hard kennels Twin 1 and Twin 2, dogs like Champion the Debrat, the very first champion off-brand champion May Day, the Dog of the Year, and Register of Merit. Champion Pretty Mama, 2-time Best in Show and 2-time Gamest in Show. Going Hard's Bay Bay, Register of Merit, Damn to Champion What a Day, Champion Gus, Champion Elrod, Champion Yellowbird. So pull up a seat, and let's talk dogs. Let's talk about Pitbulls. The history, the breeding, the maintaining and feeding, and the controversies surrounding the great hunts. Come interact with the legends, and ask questions, and listen to their stories as we talk about kennels and dogs of the past and present. Hosted by one of the game's most respected kennels, with over 40 years in the hunt, going hard kennels Twin 1 and Twin 2, dogs like Champion the Debrat, the very first champion off-brand champion May Day, the Dog of the Year, and Register of Merit. Champion Pretty Mama, 2-time Best in Show and 2-time Gamest in Show. Going Hard's Bay Bay, Register of Merit, Damn to Champion What a Day, Champion Gus, Champion Elrod, Champion Yellowbird. So pull up a seat, and let's talk dogs. Let's talk about Pitbulls. The history, the breeding, the maintaining and feeding, and the controversies surrounding the great hunts. Come interact with the legends, and ask questions, and listen to their stories as we talk about kennels and dogs of the past and present. Hosted by one of the game's most respected kennels, with over 40 years in the hunt, going hard kennels Twin 1 and Twin 2, dogs like Champion the Debrat, the very first champion off-brand champion May Day, the Dog of the Year, and Register of Merit. Champion Pretty Mama, 2-time Best in Show and 2-time Gamest in Show. Going Hard's Bay Bay, Register of Merit, Damn to Champion What a Day, Champion Gus, Champion Elrod, Champion Yellowbird. So pull up a seat, and let's talk dogs. Let's talk about Pitbulls. The history, the breeding, the maintaining and feeding, and the controversies surrounding the great hunts. Come interact with the legends, and ask questions, and listen to their stories as we talk about kennels and dogs of the past and present.
What's up, fellas? Yes.
What you say?
What's up, fellas? What's up? What's up, doggers? What's up? Friday night. Y'all hanging out here. We're going hard. Reloaded.
I can't hear you, twin. I can't hear you, twin. You got a lot of echo on the phone.
Okay, because you're on the speakerphone. I'll let you know when I'm ready to bring you on, all right?
Okay, let me know.
What's up, y'all? Black Ice in the house. What's up, fellas? Good evening, good evening. Did y'all check the shit today? Dog's chain looking all right. Everybody straight up in the yard today?
Yeah, I'm here, twin.
Okay, guys. Today we're going to start this show off. We got Black Ice in the house, fellas. Legendary dog, man. I've been knowing him about 30 years. He's going to be on the show. I'm going to just give him the flow. Let him handle it. Guys, if you got questions, put them in the chat. I'll get to them. Everything seems to be all right today. I hope y'all have some good luck out there this week, fellas. It's Friday now. It's on. Dog time. Everything ready? All right, fellas, with no further ado, I'm going to bring Black Ice in here. I'm going to cut it over to him. Anybody have any questions, it's going to be on the chats. We're going to pick him up as we get him, all right, fellas? So let's sit back. See what we're going to learn today, see what we're going to hear today. Let's try to enjoy ourselves. That sounds like a good move for me. But it sounds like a DR. Hey, Black Ice.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, man. It's your turn, bro. Just go ahead and introduce yourself to the crowd for those who don't know you.
Okay, you want me to talk right now?
It's your time, bro. Can y'all hear him? Thumbs up if you can hear him good, fellas.
We're going back in time. We're going back in time. We're going back in the early 80s. Okay. Back in those days was different, you know. I'm going to just introduce myself. My name is Black Ice. I've been around dogs from mid-70s. I've been around dogs. And then I moved. I went to New York. And then I lived there for a long time. Then I moved to Jersey. But through that transition, I've always been in North Carolina area, you know, down south, you know, with dogs and stuff. Back in them days, I'm going to put some time and dates together, and then people really understand what's going on. You know, back in those days, the dogs out there was Eli 3, Zebo, and the Cotton Bullet dogs. And them dogs was real good dogs for that time, you know. You have different dogs, different parts of the world. And a lot of people will never understand that. You know, it's just like, I'm going to get to that point in a minute.
Hey, Ice, talk up. Ice.
And all the dogs.
Ice. Ice.
It was different type of dogs. It was like more of a, it was just different. It was more like they had basically the same style.
Hey, Ice. Hey, Ice. Yeah, talk up. You got to talk up. You're talking like low.
Yeah, them dogs. You can hear me better?
Yeah, that's a whole lot better.
Okay, yeah, them dogs it was different styles back in them days. You know, the dogs was more like, it was Eli dogs, Cotton Bullet, the Zebo, there was more for rough dogs. And then all them dogs, everybody had them same dogs, true time and time. True time and time, they had the same dogs. And then when the 80s hit, then you start seeing different dogs. And that's when 1983 passed. That's when Yellow and them Toro dogs was born. So now you're dealing with a whole new era of dogs. So the era came is like them dogs were straightforward. They was good dogs for their time. They was good, you know. And then the yellow dog came in. Then the Toro dogs came in. You had Grand Champion Jumbo. You had Toro. You had Melvin Gaines Jr. You had Sassy. You had another bitch called Lefty. Nobody never talk about. You know, them dogs was good dogs, but their style was beating all them dogs. But a lot of people didn't see that. They was like, oh man, they too long. You could have taken them dogs and you could have just walked them around the corner. But they could have breathed underwater. Okay? Now the regular Zebo, Eli dogs, you had to put in a lot of work with them dogs. So it was different. So now you getting these dogs, you taking them basically off the chain, and you going into some of these big, great dogs and beating them. So then what happened? They start breeding them. They start breeding them into their dogs. They start breeding them into their dogs. Okay. Then here comes Hardcore Kennel. Hardcore ended up he's the one that started this whole new era with them dogs. He bred it to what? I think it was Breaker, one of them dogs. And then he started to get Redman, he started to get Bozak, he started to get all them dogs. And them dogs was good dogs. And then later on, they bred it to what? To the Dolly bitch. And now you're talking about great dogs. But back in them days, ain't nobody really wanted no Hollywood dogs. I don't know what people go crazy for that right now, but nobody really wanted them. Why? They was big dogs. They was 75, 80-pound dogs. You see what I'm saying? They was real big dogs. You know what I'm saying? And back in the days, nobody thought big dogs was game. I'm just being honest. You know, and the new era changed. It changed. So here goes Mayday. Dolly, Dragon Lady, Choice, Hollywood Bull, all them dogs start coming about. So boom, what was the next set of dogs? It was Yellow Daughters to who? Grand Champion Buck. It was Toro, daughter bred to a Toro son, bred to Buck. Those dogs was the foundation of many dogs of today. Okay? But a lot of them dogs was in gamblers' hands. So they never stuck around for very long. You know what I'm saying? It changed. But a lot of people never understood that. Styles win, bro. If you have something that I'm gonna hold you out, you're gonna win. That's the style that everybody preferred. You know what I'm saying? So them dogs was good dogs and great dogs. Just like I'm gonna give you the good and the bad. Ain't too many people have them dogs today. Why? They don't. You know what I'm saying? You gonna say to somebody like, hey, I got a Mayday dog who is off of. How you really know that dog off of Mayday? That dog changed hands 4 times, bro. You really don't know because the man said so. Bro, people take people's word for a lot of things. But do you really know? I know back in the days when I purchased a lot of dogs. When you go to a man's yard, the first thing I ask you, yo, what's the oldest dog on your yard? Oh, that bitch right there. Oh, man, damn, she an old bitch. Yeah, she an old bitch. She was worth something. That was men that love dogs. You got all the kids off of that dog. I could take your word. Why? Because that's what you have in your yard. You show me the whole family of your dogs. Nowadays, you can't get that. You do it. You buy a dog from this man. I can't tell you about the production of that dog. I can't tell you about the family of them dogs. But I can tell you the family of my dogs, or dogs of the people that I know. That's the difference. We all assume and say, oh man, because it's red nose, it's this, is that. It don't be like that, bro. It's not like that. Them dog was in an era with the buck dogs, and they crossed the 2 dogs together. And that's what bring Macho Buck. That's what bring Macho. That's what bring... I had a bitch named Métis. She was a litter mate to Macho Buck's mother litter mate sister. It was Combat, it was Damien, it was Macho, and it was Macho. It was 4 puppies in that litter. You see what I'm saying? Those was the dogs back then. You know what I'm saying? I learned something years ago. A man could sell you anything he want to sell you because he want to sell it to you because you think it's good, you're going to buy it. But do you take his word for something good? Or you just look at a name? I don't look at names in nothing I do. I look at the individual person. And that's what I look at. But them dogs change a whole new era. So what happened to the Eli Cotton Bullet Zebo dog? they started to get erased. Waccamaw had them dogs. Old man Burns had them dogs. The dude called me the other day. He said, "Hey, Ice, I want to ask you a question." I said, "What's up?" He said, "Man, I just bred to a grandson of AAA." I said, "How you doing?" He said, "I just bred to a..." I said, "Listen," I told him, I said, "Yo, I don't care who you talking to, who told you that, that's a lie." "How you going to say that?" I said, "Because I'm being honest with you. I was around in that era. If you can't find a grandson of Mayday, how you going to find a grandson of AAA? Yellow was born in 1983. He died in the beginning of 94. He was shooting blanks before he died. Cat was going down to Old Man Burns' yard and breeding to Burns Stumpy. He was going to Waccamaw breeding to Big John. That's what he was doing. So that dog stopped producing about 2 years before he died. So he produced, say his last kid was in 91. Because Mayday was born in 1990. I'm going to tell you that right now. And ain't nobody in the world could tell me different. Why? Because I seen him as a puppy. He was born on Wildside Yard. Ed Farron Yard, he was born. All them dogs was on Ed Farron Yard. When Old Man Hollywood got sick, the first set of dogs, like Peppermint Patty and all them dogs, went to Tom Gardner. The second set went to Ed Farron. That's where them dogs went. And I seen it with my own. I could have bought Mayday for $300. I could have bought Hollywood Bull for $800. I could have bought Dolly for $800 and the sister for $800. That's what they was worth back then. Nobody wanted them big dogs, but they was honest dogs. They was just big dogs. And when you see a 65 pound, the first thing you gonna think back in them days, that's a stab. But they was good dogs. But if you look at Hollywood had a bitch called Lady in Red. That's a litter mate to Grand Champion buck. So it's compatible to the same line. But when you start breeding them dogs so tough and so tight, the red nose starts to show up more often other than the yellow nose. So what you do, you breeding these dogs, and what is going back to? The Hollywood trait. They might be game, yes, but they don't have no ability. You see what I'm saying? You went right back to, it's like they overtook that pedigree. Even if it's 50-50, what you do? People put papers together. So what you did, you start breeding that to that to that to that. Eventually all them dogs start coming red nose. Oh man, that's the bloodline. Boom. No, it is not. You just have a dog, bro. Just a pretty pedigree with a dog. And that's what happened through time and time again. Then what happened? They start crossing it. Okay, but I'm gonna get back to the Mayday stuff. If you can't find a grandson of a legendary dog called Mayday, how in the world you gonna have a grandson of AAA in 2022? And Yellow died in the beginning of '94. How you gonna have a grandson? A lot of us do things for money. Why? Oh man, I'm gonna sell this. This is close. Nah, bro, don't do that. No matter what you put on that paper is gonna show up in the dog. I don't give a fuck what you do. It's gonna show up in the dog. But a lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? It had a lot of people that had real good dogs. A lot of people had real good dogs. Back then it was like, I can't tell you about now, but I could tell you back then it was like a Mike Tyson, Holyfield. Everybody was partying every weekend, everywhere. People, man, it was people from all over. It was north against south. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast didn't come up north till like the beginning of 2000. We ain't never seen them before. We might see a couple of dogs we maybe purchase and bring up north, but we ain't never seen them dogs before. All we know up north was the yellow buck dogs. Just like Stone City. Stone City had the first era of them dogs. Stone City, believe it or not. They had dogs from SDP off a buck to I think what Jedi, some shit like that. Yo, they had all them dogs. So those was the beginning of the dogs. That's why the dogs was good dogs. A lot of people don't understand the dog was good dogs. Just like hardcore. Them dogs was good dogs. Why? Because they had kids directly off of yellow. They had kids directly off of buck. That was the new era of them dogs. Why? They had good air, they had good wind, they had good structure, they had good looks, and it was long. Just like old man Sonny Penny. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard anything about Sonny Penny in the last 25 years. Gusto boys. Yo, you go by Sonny Penny, he take dogs directly off the chain. and he going to you and beat you. That's the old Toro stuff, crossed with the snooty stuff. Those was good dogs. Those are dogs with your eyes. You know, I've seen a lot of people that really had good dogs, but they never got no credit for it. You know, and it's like Second to None. Second to None had good credit, had good dogs. Second to None was one. Jersey Boy was one. Overload was one. Jersey Combine was one. Exit 9 was one. You know, I can't leave out Airtight. That's me right there. Meet Pete Smitty. You know what I'm saying? God rest Pete's soul. That was my right hand man, bro. And after him, I just pushed away. After he died, I pushed away, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was always the dog fanatic, hands down. You know, I've been a dog from a little boy. I'm in my 50s. What you expect? You know, and just the ever changed. The ever changed with the dogs. And then what happened? A lot of people just start saying, "Oh man, I got this, I got that." The best producing buck dog. I heard something that Chico said the other day. But he said something about, "Oh, he'd rather breed to yellow." And yo, bro, you was not even from this area. He never even seen them dogs. Never even touched them dogs. Never seen buck. Never seen them dogs. I seen them dogs. I was in that era. So when you start talking about buck, yo, buck did good, and yellow did good, but they did good cross. Okay? It was none better than the other one. It was cross. You can't find a yellow dog without buck in it. You can't find a yellow dog without tombstone in it. You can't find a buck dog without yellow in it. You can't find a buck dog without Toro in it. It's the same thing. Just like Stone City had what? Yellow buck. He was one of the best dogs. He went to the States, he won. His son went to the States, destroyed and won. Great dogs. But you ask them how many dogs from their era came to the States and won. Those was good dogs. A lot of people never understand that. Then here we go again. We got Mayday. Mayday whole little was good. I seen all them dogs. I went into them dogs. I went into Dragon Lady. We had a bitch called Miss Pass. We had another bitch called what the hell was her name? I think her name was Candy or some shit like that. We went into Candy. I mean the Candy bitch. What happened? I turned around. I was like, yo, everybody was scared. It was like, man, I don't want no part of this bitch. I don't want no part of this bitch. I said, man, bring that bitch. I don't care. I was young. You know what I'm saying? We went 2 hours and 20 minutes, no turns, no out of holes. You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, he shook my hand. I shook his hand. I say, nice dog. I turned around. I took her mother and bred her mother to Mayday. I got pictures of every breeder that I ever made. I got pictures of them dogs. You know what I'm saying? I got pictures of all them dogs. So what happened? Hey, my baby mother came. Oh, man, she got blood coming from her pussy. She threw the bitch outside. When I came home from Chicago, I went to a party in Chicago. When I came home, I seen that shit. You know what I did? I packed all my clothes and left. That was it. You know what I'm saying? This is what I like. I can't tell somebody from what they like. But all the great dogs, I know about them. Madonna, Mayday's sister, she died in my yard. That's the truth. And I got her from who I got her from? I think I got her from Latin boys out in Florida, some shit like that. I got her name was Madonna. That was the little mate to that dog. But out there breeding, it was 2 males and 4 females out there breeding. But they was good dog. Choice, Victor made a comment and said Choice was not here because she was, to me personally, she was the best one out the whole litter. Choice, she was the big bitch. She was a red-nosed bitch. Choice was real good. Real good. She went into a bitch called Betsy. She was a Curvino bitch from up, I think it was Connecticut or some shit like that. And she was real good, bro. She scratched right into a wall because she was blind. She got blind. She was real good. You know? So back in the days, over 20 years ago, we had real dogs. I don't know about the dogs of today, but I could tell you about them dogs. I could tell you where the lies start coming in. You know what I'm saying? Then you start to see all these different dogs coming up. You got 75% buck, a quarter yellow. There goes the brindle dogs. Them dogs not brindle, bro. Get that shit out your mind. The only thing throw brindle in a buck dog is when you cross that shit, and that's what you get. You might get a light brindle, but you're not getting no fucking brindle dog when you cross it to no tombstone dog. I never seen it. Maybe he's there now. Dude, tell me, yeah, I got a heavy red boy dog. I say, how the red boy dog breed? Oh man, boom, boom, boom. I say, oh man, Gaston, he's another one. Katie Marlowe, she's another one. Those dogs started with the cotton bullet stuff. That's the dogs they had before. That was their yard. What they do, everybody add to their yard. You add. So what the problem was back in them days? They add to the red boy. And that's where the brindle dog, because you're going 50-50. So that the dogs can come any color, but the dogs, you're not going to have a uniform litter. That's not going to work like that. So Bridges could have never been a pure red boy dog. She was a lightner cotton bullet dog, crossed to the red boy dog. That's what she was. And if you ask her today, she'll tell you that's it right there. It got that stuff in the blood. Same thing with old man Gaston. Same thing. A lot of people, to this day, talk about Gaston. Oh, Gaston dog. Yo, them dogs all right. They're all right, but I'm going to tell you the best producing son off a best producing buck dog in the world was a dog named Catching Rex Bamboo. Was owned by a little dude named Matt, Dog Boy. He was the best producing buck dog in history. Not even his father, Buckus, produced better than him, percentage-wise. A lot of people say they got dogs off of Buckus. You know how much years Buckus stopped producing, bro? He stopped producing way before. Listen, that's why Tom Randall sold him. He stopped producing. So they sold him to a dude in Tennessee. That was it. Not saying he might have one of puppies. Hey, listen, I'm going to be real with you. A friend of mine brought to him, this bitch had 11 puppies. I told him, hell fucking no. Ain't no way in the world that dog could be off that dog. Buckus never threw big litters. The only big litter he threw, I think, was 7 puppies with lefty litter. You know what I'm saying? These are dogs that I have. These are dogs that I like. So I can tell you about these dogs. Bamboo. What did Bamboo produce? Bamboo produced Champion Mike, Champion Pop Pop, Champion Slickhead. He produced so many great dogs. He was bred no more than 5 times. And he produced all these winners in 5 breedings. Okay? I'm talking about dogs that produce kids, that produce kids, that produce kids. Those are the dogs. 357, he was a good producer. Not saying that, but percentage-wise, none of them could have touched Catching Rex Bamboo. Okay? Those dogs was dogs that you don't see much anymore. You know what I'm saying? You don't see much of those dogs anymore. You really don't. You know what I'm saying? Only a handful of people really got them, and that's it. But the ever change with the same dogs. Now, believe it or not, a lot of dogs are sick. A lot of the dogs, a dude brought a dog to me the other day. I said, yo, what's wrong with the dog? He said, nothing wrong with the dog. I said, bro, that's a sick dog. I'm not letting you breed that dog to my dog. Why? That's a sick dog. You're going to bring disease to my yard, and then I got to turn around and keep fixing my dog. No, I don't want to do that, bro. But a lot of people got this whole dog thing mixed up. Back then, hey, I forgot to give Size 'em Up their credit. Yo, I watched Size 'em Up come from a little dude. I hear everybody talking about, oh man, Awesome Beast was this. Yo, Awesome Beast came out of my backyard. Okay? Right there in Franklin Avenue, my backyard. We bought 4 dogs from Dragonfire. 3 of them bitches was garbage. We took that one man, we sold them for $800. That's why he ended up in North. Okay? And then eventually, I don't know what L did. L made some deal with the dude and ended up getting the fucking dog. I think dude named Rashawn or something like that. Ended up with the dog. That dog came out of New York. We bought 4 dogs from Dragonfly. That's when they were selling out. We had that dog too. You know what I'm saying? Had another dog that I purchased myself, Champion Baby Red. She was what? Baby Red was 18 months when I bought her. She was 18 months and she was pregnant to CD, Helen her CD. You know what I'm saying? Scratch Line made that breeding. And he got in some problems and he sold his whole yard. I bought Métis. I'm not talking about nobody else's money. I'm talking about my money. I bought Métis, I bought Baby Red, and I bought China. And those are the dogs that I basically based my yard off of today. I took them dogs and I left. And I got banned off of Bamboo. And I put them dogs and I kept them dogs all together. sometimes it hurts me to know that I just kept them dogs for so many years, and them dogs come small now. Them dogs come like fucking 25, 30 pounds. Why? Because they're so inbred. But I know them dogs. I know what they are. I know how much time I put into them dogs over so many years. I never got rid of them because, like I always say, if I got to get rid of them dogs, I ain't never seen another dog get in my life. Because people word, I can't trust your word. I can't trust your word. Why? Because you do everything for $1. I can't trust your word, man. You know what I'm saying? But size him up. He's another one. Yo, that man don't get no credit. That man should get all the credit in the world. He was a young dude from the hood. He had all them dogs. It was L. It was Biz. Yo, they was partners. They was partners. You know what I'm saying? They had one more dude. I forgot his name. A little short dude. I forgot his name. Yo, they had all them great dogs. Size them up. Yes, they was doing their thing. I was always around them. I give them much respect. You know what I'm saying? That was basically it. You know, I had a dog back in 1990 that I bought that dog from Tom Gardner. That was the first and last dog I ever bought from that man. You know, he was off of Leverett Jr. to a daughter of Chinaman, off of Gardner's Blaze. She was off of Chinaman to his daughter, bred to Leverett Jr. Back then, he was selling puppies for $200. And I went on the yard. I said, "Y'all want that dog right there?" He said, "No, that's a pick that I hadn't lit." I said, "I want that dog right there." He said, "No." I said, "Tom, I want that dog right there. I traveled a long way." He said, "Give me $800." I gave it to him. That dog was a bad dog until he meet a son of yellow. And when he meet a son of yellow, the whole story, the whole era changed. But I had Toro dogs before that. But the Toro dogs was different from the yellow dogs, even though they was brothers. But they was different. And a lot of people don't understand that because you don't have that family of dogs, you'll never understand that. The Toro dogs was more wide. They more looked like Red Boy. They I can't say more talented, but they had one style. They just like the face. That's what they liked back then. The yellow dogs, it was all over. You know what I'm saying? I told people this story all the time. Who was Jocko Arthur? Everybody, oh no, Jocko was also grand champion, hard, bro. But like I said, the lies through the years, you look at the pedigree. What it say? Look at the pedigree. You telling me that man only made one breeding with one of the greatest set of dogs in the fucking world, bro? One pedigree with some of the greatest dogs? Bro, Jocko was bred all like the dude Green for North Carolina. Had that bitch Green Sandy. Yo, that dude right there, he know what he was doing. He was a black brother. Being honest with you, he was a black brother, and he was in the dogs back then. But like I said, sometimes black brothers get pushed to the side. They get pushed to the side. Just like old man Mason, with Mason Smiley, Mason Hart. That dude right there, I speak to that man for many years. Eminem, yo, they had great dogs. That man told me one day, he said, "Man, they will pass my house and breed to Weirdo and Smiley right here. Then I gave Smiley to another man. Now they running to breed a Smiley." What? I say, bro, that's how it goes. You know why? Because if you don't trust yourself, how you gonna trust others? That's the bottom. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see who else I can give a shout out to. Evolution. I'm gonna give a shout out to Evolution. I'm gonna be honest with you. We talked for so many years, but we never did business together because I was in a different part of the world. But we are supposed to breed Baby Raid to Macho Buck. We're supposed to breed Macho Buck to Métis, his mother, sister. We're supposed to do a lot of breeds, but we never did. I'm going to be honest with you, we never did. We should have, but we didn't. Because he was in another part of the world. And I was up north. So it never happened. You know, but just like Evolution. Look at it like this. Chico. And I'm going to tell you the good part. I'm going to tell you the dirty part of the game. Chico came from New York. He came from New York. He was working in a radio place or whatever. They gave him a job. He came down there with some dogs in the truck, and they put him up in his house. He stayed with them for a while. They gave him a job. As soon as he comes the next day, he was working in a place in a furniture store. And eventually, what happened? They got real cool. Why? Because they got the same interests. They dogged me. They got the same interests. And eventually he had dogs, and boom, boom, boom. Why your dogs is better than my dogs? Even though that kennel, Evo, it was looking out for him. But then after a while, you start to get big with yourself. You start to get big. Why his better than mine? Why? So there's always a competition. It was Macho Buck, and he had a brother named, I think his name was Bones or some shit like that, Bones, and beat Wakama. You know what I'm saying? Then he turned around and he said he got the best one out the litter, and that's where all the stories and all the problems started with them dudes, with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? He talk about Damien. Listen, Damien was in Pennsylvania when Tom got killed. Yo, don't people call him and say, listen, you want to buy Damien? And that's how he got Damien. He was never in the North. He was never in, when he had them dogs, he was never in the North. He was down in Texas somewhere. He never came up north to see these dogs or know about these dogs. He never been to David Tank Yard. He never even, listen to me, he seen Yellow, he seen Mayday for the first time in 2000. I seen Mayday as a puppy. But then you start to talk about, oh, you got the best dogs, you got this, bro, stop it. Everybody had good dogs. Everybody. Twin had good dogs. Y'all had I've been to y'all 25 years ago. Y'all had good dogs. Y'all had the Brat. Y'all had all them good dogs. Why? Y'all was next to victory. Y'all had good dogs. I never heard you all turn around and talk down on nobody dogs. Nah, bro. The only thing I say about a man, yo, that pedigree ain't right. Why? I got kids. My oldest kid is 30. If I didn't have no kids then, how you gonna have a grandson of that dog today? Stop it. Don't do that. You lie to somebody else, but you can't lie to me. I've been there, done that. I seen all them dogs. I don't think you got a person in this world that got a better album than me when it comes to these dogs. Cause that's all I did. I go to your yard, I take pictures. All like CML for Puerto. I got a picture. I got their whole yard. I got pictures of so many dogs. You name it, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Then the lies keep going on, and the lies keep going on. Just like we go into the Mexico dogs. Everybody running to the Mexico dogs. Yo, they think them dogs off a spike. No, gate ain't off a spike. I've been to Tom Gardner's yard in 1988. Who did I see? Pedro. Who them dogs look like? Pedro. You cannot take an Ed Crenshaw dog and a Bully Son Eli dog and say it's the same dog. They gonna throw you different colors, bro. When you talk about spike, when you take and you breed the semen of spike, what color do them dogs come? White with patches. Okay? That's where they come. You go down to Mexico, you see one of them little gator dogs. What color do they come? One dog had white in them ichus. That was it. Look at the rest of the dogs. You got to look at the family of dogs. You got to read the dogs. You got to read the family. You just can't jump up and say, oh, man, this is this. Just like they say, oh, Honey Bunch was off of Bully Son. No way in the world. Why? Look at her brother. Look at Jeep's brother. Come on. He was a cow patch dog. How you going to be off of Bully? No dogs came black, and the father is black. It's like the other day, a dude want to argue with me, and I told him just like this. I say, bro, I don't know what you know about dogs. I've been around dogs 60 years. I found this shit. How long you been around dogs? Not because you've been around dogs, that means you know everything. I have a lot to know. I got a lot to learn, and I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? You cannot, listen to me good, you cannot take a Floyd Boudreaux dog that he had for so many. You go to Floyd Boudreaux, what you see? You see a bunch of black dogs, bro. Down from the Bully Son line, and it keeps going, and keep going, and keep going. Yo, they black dogs. That's what they are. Old man Frank Cochran. When I went to Atlanta and I seen them dogs, I don't like them dogs at all. I'm going to be real with you. A bunch of black dogs, short, low to the ground, this day off a Cochran Shorty Cowboy. I'm going to just give you a little story about this shit right here. So I turned around. When I went to buy them dogs, I turned around and I said, yo, the fuck is that bitch? That bitch look good. He said, oh, she's off a Cochran Shorty Cowboy. I said, what's Cochran Shorty Cowboy? Oh, she Cochran's off a Frank Cochran down in. I said, bro, I don't want that shit, bro. He said, listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. Everything ain't for everybody. And I learned that. And I heard that throughout my whole life with these dogs. Everything is not for everybody. body. And when you start learning that, you will understand yourself. I remember days, I'm going down to parties, I couldn't go into people's yard, bro. I remember one time me and Lockjaw had a dog named Khan, and we went deep in Virginia. We pulled up at a gas station. This motherfucker had no lights. It was dark. Here comes some dudes with some shotguns and shit. We jumped in the back of their truck. We didn't even know they had guns, bro. It's about 4 of us in the back of a truck. We going down deep in the bushes of West Virginia. Woo! I'm bummed. Why? What the fuck? They got guns and shit. You know what I'm saying? We went about 3 miles in the bushes, bro. Yo, let me tell you something. We whooped their ass. We left. It was okay. I told them I don't like this experience, but like they already used to that. So back in the days, we couldn't go on people's yard. Just like that man, everybody talk about what the hell is his name? Danny Burton. Yo, I don't have a problem with Danny Burton, but I remember this. Back in 1986, November of 1986. I called up Danny before that. You know what I'm saying? Captain America gave me his number. Me and Captain America was real cool. He had a dog named Captain America's Champion Red. I beat Ray, 52 minutes. We went up there. We sitting down. We cooled it out. He gave me the number. I called him up. Boom. When Danny found out I was black, you know what he said? He don't sell my people no dogs. This was back in 1986. And you know what that did to me? I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I understand what he said, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the whole era changed. It changed. People don't know. People got to find out the history of shit. They just run and jump and say, "Oh man, this is." Bro, you don't know. You wasn't there. This is what I learned. Ain't everything for everybody, and that's the bottom line. I don't care what you got on your yard. That was it. That's what's on your yard. You gonna get something off that man's yard that he really cherish and love? We'll see about that. Unless you gonna pay top dollar. Okay? Listen to me. I don't know about the world right now with these dogs, but I know back then it was like you were stars, bro. You were stars. You know what I'm saying? You could have called a Sarge. Call up Jersey boy. And when you call them, they're gonna answer that phone call. It ain't gonna be like, oh man, nah. It was never a first time out going into a champion. It was none of that, bro. Niggas ain't, you're not even, in the journal had an A list and a B list and a no contest list. You ain't gonna be on an A nor the B, you do that bullshit, bro. But like I said, the world changed. And the honor among dogmen is no more. They don't have no respect for each other. They it's like they fall out over a fucking dog. They talk shit about each other. Why? Because that's the new era. Back then it was men. Back then men had on suits and ties. I've done been places with doctors, lawyers, judges, and they in that box, bro. It was different. Why? Because your word is your bond. Now, everybody for themselves. Everybody just want to have this and want to have that. But do you sit down and you really feed them dogs? When them dogs get sick, what do? You take them to the vet or you let them die. Why? Because they're not used to you no more. That's the way the world has turned. And that's a shame. Why? That's how it is. It ain't the same no more. People talk about Luke Kane. People talk about Barracuda. Barracuda was not off of no fucking painting. I'm going to tell you that right now. Get that shit out your mind. Barracuda was off of deadlift. Bottom line. Okay? But people say things that they wanna hear you say. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they don't know, bro. You wasn't there. That's the bottom line. You was not there. You talk about this, you talk about that. Was you there? Not something that you heard. Oh, I heard that man say this and heard that man say that. Nah, bro. You was not there. So a lot of kennels broke up. Why? Because of somebody always wanted to be smarter than somebody. Oh, I don't want to buy no food, but you want the fame. So what happened? The dog started to erase. You name all them kennels. I'm not going to call no kennel name. The only person I could say still got some of them dogs, and they got some of them dogs on ice, is Evo. That's it. Evo. He got some of them dogs on ice. You know what I'm saying? But people moved on. You're never supposed to move on the old for the new. Me, I add the old to the new. I don't do that, bro. is a funny thing, bro. You know why? Because everything, you don't want nothing change what you have going on. And people never understand it with these dogs. Just like termite. Down south. Yo, Perry Powell, he wants his respect. But truthfully, honestly, that man's supposed to get his respect. You know how long that man been in the dogs? That man's a very good friend of mine. Perry Powell, that's the owner of termite. Yo, that man turned around. I had people call me, cursing me. Oh, man, are you crazy? I said, bro, what is you talking about? You never had no termite dog in 2000, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, I bought a dog from Ozzy Stevens full of puppies from off of termite, full of puppies. The dog came out all buckskin. I said, bro, where you get that from? Oh, Ozzy Stevens. So because Ozzy Stevens told you he got a litter of termite, puppies off of termite, and he sold you the bit for $10,000, that means she's right? I say, bro, it's impossible. It ain't happening. Oh, man, you an old timer, but you don't know what you're talking about. I say, bro, hold on. I called Perry. I said, Perry, I want to ask you one question. How long you had termite? Oh, I had them all my life. I said, I want to ask you a question. No, I asked him, how long did you see termite around? He said, all my life. I said, what color dog she threw? Black and brindle. So you tell me he never threw no buskin? He never threw no buskin dogs. So the dude was like, well, you all don't know what you all talking about. Perry jumps up. Perry said, bro, you know who I am? He said, no. He said, I'm Perry. What is you talking about? I own termite. He never threw no buckskin dogs. He threw black and brindle dogs. And he died. And when you see he had a 2000, you said, where the hell are you going to get a termite dog from? Why? Termite dogs is down south. Them dogs just start coming up south in the middle 90s. They start coming up north. Okay? Look at the pedigrees of the dogs. You ain't seen too many termite dogs in them dogs. Why? Because when the Mayday era was made, they was breeding yellow to termite. They wasn't Mayday. They did one breed in Bronx 600, and he was very good. He was the best son of Mayday, hands down, best son of Mayday. 600. He died young. He was a real good son. The best son of Mayday was 600. When I'm talking about he had everything it is to have in a dog. 600. Okay, you had like bitches like Anna. You had a lot of good dogs. Twin, you all had very good dogs. That's why I end up on your yard 25 years ago. That's why. You always Florida right there. You know what I'm saying? I remember 187, last for 187, they came down to Jersey. And me and my man Pete next to each other. He got money in his pocket. I got money in my pocket. They jumped in. They said, yo, we got 3. They turned around the first. I said, how he play? He said, oh, he a son of Devlin. I said, okay. Yo, bro, they lost all 3. Why? How the hell you gonna get a son? You know what years Detlef was born? Detlef was born in the early 80s. How you gonna have a son of Detlef? Just the lies. The last breeding off of Detlef was Barracuda. That was the last breeding. That's it. But a lot of people just don't look at. All you gotta do, see, like I said, maybe for me it's easy, maybe for you it's easy. But a lot of people, they look at, oh yeah, he a red-nosed dog. Yo, let me tell you something. You take a red boy dog, you take a buck dog. They look different. They look different. Way different. You take a Toro dog and a yellow dog, they look different. Look at the ankles. Look at the ankles. Look at the bone structure. Look at his front end. Always got that long vein coming out. You look at them dogs. The people that know me will tell you, I know a lot about dogs. You can't run that bullshit on me. But like I said, true to time, it's like you got a dog up there named Tank. Okay? The bottom of Tank is Stony. Some Stony from Dragonfly. Yo, that's not his mother. It's no, listen to me. When you have a dog with bucks so much time in it, yo, ain't no way them dogs gonna come chocolate. Them dogs ain't throwing no chocolate dog. The only way them dogs throw chocolate dog if it got Eli in them dogs. His mother was off a Grand Champion Destroyer. That's who his mother was off of. She was a daughter of Destroyer, but what happened? People like to put their name on shit and lie on the pedigrees. Okay? That's what they like to do. Okay? So you have a lot of dogs that come like that, and eventually it fades out. It fades out. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's what people want. People breed with what people want. People don't breed what they like. They breed what people want. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what could I say? But I know this for a fact. A lot of them dogs out there today, They not bred that way. I bought dogs in the past. You know, sometimes I judge the pedigree. Don't take me wrong. I judge the pedigree. But the dogs that I've been having for the last 30, I'm not judging none of them pedigree. I bred all them dogs. They're my dogs. You know what I'm saying? I got pictures of every one of them dogs. Every one of they stick pictures of mother, father, everybody. Those my dogs. I can speak for I can't speak for another man's dog. But you're not gonna come to me and tell me you got no grandson of no AAA. I don't want to hear it. You can't tell me that. Get out of here with that bullshit. Okay? Another good dude, Teamer. Teamer was another good dude. Another black dude. Strong dude, Teamer. Okay? They had what's his name of that other dude? Man, it had so many good brothers, all like Brooklyn Knights. Oh my God. Good. Another dude, what the hell is his name? Oh my God, I forgot his name. Oh my God. Big dude from New York, man. Had a dog named Bobo. Oh my God. What the? You know what I'm saying? Big dude. Lamont. Big dude. Lamont. Yo, that man had good dogs. Had another dude named Planets of the Apes. Oh my God. Good dogs. Man, he had a bitch called Ebony. Oh my. Whew. When I'm talking about real bad, I'm talking about real. She was that Crocomo, Mountain Man, Homer stuff. This is back in the days. You don't see dogs like that no more. Now you're talking about they got dogs from overseas, Russia. Them dogs is okay, but them dogs came from the United States. Those are the dogs that went over there. They didn't get none of them Mayday dogs. They didn't get none of them yellow dogs like that. They got the dogs that people was weeding out and let them get. That's what they got. That's all they got. They got those dogs right there. One of the first person to ever make the Jeep Red Boy cross was a dude named, what the hell was his name? Don Hughes. Don Hughes. Black dude. Made the first, look at the dog name, Garrett Charlotte. I think she was bred off of, Garrett Charlotte was off of Miller's Red Man to Garrett Charlotte bring a Cherry Bomb. Yo, that dude right there, them dogs went overseas. And what happened? Dude named TJ got dogs from Don Hughes, and them dogs went over them jumbo dogs over Russia and shit. I had a brother to them dogs. I bred to the brother to them dogs. His name was Groucho or some shit like that. I had all them dogs on my yard. Had another dude named, what's his name? Tuts. Oh my God. Woof, strictly business. Woof. Yo, another good dudes again, man. Another good dudes. AZ from New York. Another good dude. They had a lot of, see, back then it was genuine. It was genuine. When we leave each other's house, we could have trust each other. We could have leave your dog did it. Because it was trust. It was love. I don't know about now, but the things I be hearing, I don't want no part of that. Why? Because, hey, you run into all kind of shit, bro. One thing I'm going to tell everybody, you free. Don't pay for your freedom, bro. Don't never pay for your freedom. Circle H. That's another good dude with the dog. Circle H. I think he going to performance or something, peak performance or some premier performance or something like that. Circle H. Another good dude. You know what I'm saying? Hard way. The hard way. You know what I'm saying? Another good dude. Just had a lot of all like the firm. The firm, I take my hat off to the firm. Okay? I like them dudes, man. We had our little differences in the past, but I like them dudes. I'm gonna tell you a story that happened with me in the firm. When I bought that baby red bitch, she fucked up her puppies, they died. I paid big money for that bitch. So I said, you know what, fuck that, I'm gonna sell that bitch. So every Sunday, this was like back in like 1989, some shit like that. And we used to go and we used to party like once a month every Sunday. And he was there. And I said, bro, I'm going to put you back where you belong. He said, I said, I'm going to sell you that bitch. Give me $4,000. He said, man, I'm not giving you $4,000 for that bitch. Are you fucking crazy? I said, bro, why not? That's a good dog. He said, man, you crazy as hell. I'll beat that. I said, what you just say? That was her first. He brought in the Skipper. Skipper, another good dude again. Another good dude. See, back then, it was nothing personal. That's it right there. When DOGMEN call me, I say, y'all don't want to hear that shit. That's personal. I don't want nothing personal. Why you just can't have fun? Shut your mouth, shake hands. It ain't nothing, oh man, fuck that nigga. No, it ain't nothing like that, bro. Back then it was honor. It was respect. Fancy boys. I can never forget Fancy Boy John. Good dudes, man. Good dudes. I might miss a lot of names, but yo, it was good people. Gator Boys, good people. Havana, good people. Havana Boys, good people. Latin Boys, good people. You know what I'm saying? It had a kennel named Red something. They sent me a dog off of Tonka to Urban. This is years ago. You know, Urban was off of, who Urban was off of? I think she was off of Boomerang. She was off of Boomerang to Redneck, Horse Redneck, some shit like that. And Brett Tonka brung Limonix Trouble. Limonix Trouble, his son is what be Reno. It was a dog named Fleas, Mr. What's his name again? Tease Mr. Flint, something like that. I owned the father of that dog. He never barked. He used to like he was a goddamn hound dog. I had all them dogs. I had dogs off of Niggerino. Not Niggerino, what the hell is that dog name? Patrick's a Brenda dog. I forgot his name. Man, so much dogs. And no regrets, Gonzalez, no regrets. I had dogs off all them dogs. I had dogs off from Lakeside Kennel. What's his name? Hughes. I got pictures. He's all his dogs. This is like, you talking about 30 years of over ago, bro. I had dogs with me in Grand Champion Buck. I had dogs with me in Yellow. I had dogs. Lockjaw turned around one day and called me up. He said, yo, I need some help. I said, what's up? He said, I want to write a book. I want to get a book. I need some pictures. I lent that man about 80 pictures and told me he lost all my pictures. Pictures that I collected for some. Pictures was I'm talking about dogs off of, what's his name again? Snake Man Pedro. I had pictures of all them dogs. Buck, Yellow, Melvin Gaines, Jr. I'm talking about pictures of all them dogs that I took myself. Not nobody gave me no pictures and say, hey, look a picture. No. None at all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to get this story straight. Miss Leakey was tooken. Okay, I'm going to tell you what happened with Miss Leakey. Miss Leakey was tooken. It was a guy named Marshall. Okay? He was Perry Pal partner. They were always like family. And they went down and they went into Gaston. So when they got there, it was like maybe like 10 white dudes. And it was like 4 or 5 black dudes. And they went and they beat their ass. And Gaston turned around and said, all you all out my yard. They said, well, we going to wash off the dog. He said, I don't give a fuck about your dog. All you niggas get out my yard. And on the way out, Marshall grabbed Miss Leakey and took her. That's the real story of the dog. Then she went to New York. She went to New York. They picked her up and they bred her to Buster Brown. And they found out that that was her. And they made the call, but she was already on the plane. And when she landed, she had some pups. She had a dog named Ryback. I had kids off of Ryback. And I gave it to a dude in the islands. His name was, what's your neighbor name? Zamba. His name was Smarty Jones. And very good dog. Gave it to him as a gift. But like I said in the end, people are going to be around you for what you got. But they ain't going to want to pay for nothing. And that's the bottom line. That's why I hold my corner. When I was younger, I had 20 friends. Now, I'm down to 2. And that's the bottom line. What you going to do for a dog, the way you going to go out and do for a dog, and you going to try to get the best and you're going to spend for the best, ain't everybody going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I watched a lot of great kennels break up for that. Okay? Just like Chico. I don't have a problem with Chico. I'm going to tell you what Chico's problem is. Chico has lied all his life. He was always a good salesman, but he's a liar. You turn around, a dude send me a pedigree. Me and the dude got in a big argument. He said, hey, how you going to tell me I'm dealing with Chico? I got a grandson of Mayday. I said, you did? I said, well, how you get him? He said, Chico had semen off of Mayday. I said, bro, listen, I'm going to set this story straight. Victor did have semen off of Mayday. And this is all on record. He did. But the semen got messed up. The storage got messed up. So all the semen was no more good. It was no more good. All I got to do is contact Victor. He'll tell you himself. It was no more good. Okay. He sent Mayday to Texas. Who picked him up from the airport? EVO picked him up from the airport. Took him to the sperm bank. The old man said, hey, he has sperm, but it's too low to collect. It's no use of collecting it. It is no use of collecting it. That's the first time Chico took a picture with May Day. Okay? That's the first time he took pictures from May Day. They never got no semen off of May Day. So how years later you have semen? Okay. If anybody can remember back in the days, where was Macho Buck? He was in Ecuador with Victor. So if he was in Ecuador with Victor, that's telling you one or two things. They was good friends, and they did business together. That's what you got to look at. So you telling me now, Victor stepped aside. He sold his whole yard. So if Victor and Evo is good, how in the world he didn't give it to Evo? Why he gonna give it to Chico? Why you gonna give it to Chico? Then you talked about, these people messed up the best chief bloodline in the world. What is you talking about? You was not even around, bro. Chief was born in 1976. You was not even around. What is you talking about? So all the people that put in all the work for years, you never give them no credit, so that makes you the best? Stop it. Stop it. You can't. It's like I'm sitting down here fighting down Victor. I'm sitting down here fighting down Stone City. I'm saying, I can't fight down none of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I can't fight them down. Why? They put in their time. They might not have the dogs that they have no more. They might not. Oh, I understand that. But like I said, in life, everything has its time. And all things shall and will come to pass, bro. It will. So when I hear a lot of different stories about these dogs, come on, bro. What is you saying? Come on. Everything in life have a style. Styles win fights. And with the Eli dogs, the yellow dogs took over. And then the buck dogs crossed with the yellow dogs made it better. Because why? You seen Eli dogs going against Red Boy Jocko buck dogs that can bite. Now you trying to figure out where the mouth come from. You thinking the mouth come, oh man, that's that old. Nah, bro, that's that art shit in them dogs. Okay? And if anybody don't know, I'm going to put you up on some game. Everybody see them old family red-nosed dogs? Them Wilder dogs and them, what's it called again? That Iron Man, he was in the back of the jail. Those are Red Boy dogs. Those are what you call the red. That's where them dogs came from. Old family red nose. Those was the dogs. Okay? All of a sudden, pedigree pops up. Why? Ain't everything for everybody. Never forget that. So when you go to a man's yard and you ask him, remember, ask him this word. I want that dog. He gonna tell you no. You ask him, why? Ain't everything for everybody. And that's the bottom line. That's it. Back in the days was different. Back in the days, Sunday after church, everybody go in and mess with dogs. You know what I'm saying? One of the best dog men I've seen in my life was Sonny Petty, Gusto. That was one of the best I ever seen. Hands down. Why? He had a whole yard of dogs. You go in the man's yard, he had 60 dogs. Every dog looked alike. Every dog looked alike. Every dog had the same characteristic, the same style. All of them. I turned around, I went to, oh shit, I can't forget Hardline J. Hardline J gave me one of my best dogs in the world. Was a bitch I had named Sassy. He called me up one day, he said, how you doing? I said, I'm okay. He said, you ready? I said, ready for what? He said, I'm about to sell you this dog. I said, you about to sell me a dog? He said, yes. I said, what you want for the dog? He gave me a price. I said, damn. I said, well, I'll tell you this right now. You want that dog? You gonna send me that dog for that price? Make sure you bring it to my goddamn house, because I'm not going nowhere. He turned around, he drove that bitch, drove like 5 hours, and sold me that bitch, and I paid him. She was a 2-time winner. Her name was Sassy, and that's the bitch I took in the Dragon Lady. After that, I bought her mother, I bought her mother's sister, I bought her mother's sister's son, and that's what I did. And I still have that blood to this day. Why? Yo, I got that shit on ice. That's part of me. That's part of me 30 years ago. That's part of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about nothing today, but I know about the dogs of yesterday. And I haven't seen a dog in so long, I don't even know. But I know the dogs of yesterday, they was good dogs. So everybody that got dogs in this world right now, they got to know the laws. And you got to follow them laws, man. You can't have a nigga around you that's phony, bro. You're going to be somewhere you don't belong. You know what I'm saying? People come a long way. You don't got to pay for your freedom, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to use your head, bro. And that's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Not because a man smile with you, that means he's your friend. Not because a man spend money with you, that means he's your friend. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes I have to be arguing with these dudes. Yo, come on, you cannot listen to me. When you look at a buck dog, look at his lip. He gonna show you he a buck dog. Look at his lips. Look at it. Look at his eyes. Look around his. Like I said, I'm different. I've been around a long time. I could tell you that dog mixed, bro. Look at Destroyer. Look at this. Okay, we're gonna go with Destroyer, bro. Destroyer had a brother that was a winner. He had a sister that was a winner. He was a grand champ. He was a great dog. Look at his color. Look at the color he threw. Look at his father. Look at the color he threw. Look at his brother. He had a brother who was brindle. Looked just like the father. Look at them dogs. Look at the color dogs Destroyer threw. What color did Destroyer threw? He threw all white dogs. Why? Look at his mother. Look at his mother-father. Look back in the pedigree, the second, third generation. It was boomerang dogs. That's where them dogs get that color from, white. Because when you have a family of dogs, you got to know. When you see a dog come a different, you be like, oh, where the hell is this coming from? Like a dude gonna argue with me, gonna tell me the other day, I don't know what I'm talking about. I said, well, go ahead and tell me. He said, you trying to sound funny. I say, bro, tell me who Jocko was off of. Oh, Jocko was off of. So I say, bro, bullshit. I said, I'm gonna tell you something. When you go to old man Chavish yard, what color was his dogs? When you look at the man who they say is the father, he ain't had no black brindle dogs on his yard. Where them dogs come from? But Jocko threw black and brindle dogs. He threw black and brindle dogs. He sold some of them dogs to a guy named Frenchie. Okay? His name is what the hell is Frenchie name? If you look at Twin City Kennel, he got a dog in there named Problem, and he had a champion bitch down from Termite, down from Moses. I forgot the name of them dogs. Yo, them dogs was brindle dogs. Those dogs came from the islands, the Caribbean islands. Okay? The Caribbean islands got good dogs. You know what I'm saying? Very good dogs. Hands down. They had dogs for years. My mentor came from the U.S. Virgin Islands. His name was Mario D. Schabertz. Okay? He was the man that he had money. And he always told me as a little boy growing up. I was 12 years old when I met that man, but I had dogs before I met him. He told me straight out. He said, read this pedigree, you'll understand. He said, listen to me, buy what you want. If you want a pit bull, buy a pit bull. You want a bulldog, buy a bulldog. You're going to spend the same money to feed them all. It don't matter. German Shepherd, Wild, it doesn't matter. Always try to get the best. Always pay for the best. Don't try to shortcut nothing. Okay? Don't be a man friend for what he got. Pay him for what he's worth. That's the bottom line. And that's the attitude that I got. I'm not going to come around you and be like, oh, man, I want this dog. Nah, bro. You know how much I pay for that dog? Give me something. That's why it doesn't have teams no more. Everybody for self. Because nobody puts in together and say, yo, we're going to do something. We're going to breed some dogs. We're going to do this and we're going to... Nah, it ain't like that no more. Every man for themselves and God for us all. So I'm like one of the last dinosaurs, and I can say that about myself. You know what I'm saying? Why? I had these dogs in my life for over 40 years. I seen the best of the dogs in the world. The best of them. I seen them. You name it, I seen them. Come on. I haven't seen a good show in about 20 years. I haven't seen one. But like I said, that's how it go. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I hope this interview teach a lot of people and see a lot of things that open their eyes on a lot of things, because a lot of people still blind. You know what I'm saying? Styles is one thing. Okay, we're going to Mayweather. I like Mayweather. Okay? Everybody, I like Mayweather. He cocky. He this. No, that's a bad dude, bro. I'm going to tell you why. You don't have to knock a man out to win a fight. You don't have to kill something to win, bro. Okay? All you got to do is keep him out. Punch him. punch him from side to side, punch him. He can't punch you back because every time he comes, you hit him in the face. What's going to happen? Eventually, you don't want that no more. Okay? He had a fight, I think it was him and Hopkins, him and, what the hell that dude name? That dude was a good fighter. And Mayweather just hit him from the side. Boom, boom, boom. Eventually, he didn't want to get hit in his face. You know what he did? He started ducking his head. And there goes the uppercuts. Come on, bro. Styles will always win fights. And that's it right there. There's nobody in this world have better dogs than there's no one group of people have better dogs than the other group of people. Some people just never put the time into it. That's all it is, bro. I won't say I have the best dogs in the world, but I know I'm in the top 5. I know that for a fact. Okay? That's the truth. I know that for a fact. I don't care what nobody says. I know that for a fact. Why? I put it in my time. It's like you go to school, you go to college, and you want to be a doctor, you do 12 years, 14 years. Okay, I did my 40 years. So what I do, I sit down, some of my friends call me, we talk about dogs, and that's it. That's all we do now. But I know some of the best family of dogs in the world, I got them. And I tell the world that. I don't care. Even though people might be like, oh man, you ain't did nothing. I don't care. They my dogs, and I feed them. But if you could go and find a Mayday Blondie dog right now in this world that ain't frozen semen, you could find a buck dog in this world that ain't frozen semen and close like my dogs, then you good. But I know this one thing I do know, ain't much people put it in that time. Not no more. I just have my dogs for hey, maybe when my son grow up, he'd be like, yo, I'm taking my father's dogs, I'm going to just breed them. That's it. And that's the time that I put in. But they got a lot of brothers that did their time with these dogs that never got the credit. We'll have a dog in the neighborhood that's real good. But what happened? Everybody going to bypass you. And they're going to go down to Peter. They're going to go down to Peter. Hey, Peter, I want a dog. But you see this motherfucker right here, he's so good, bro. But you're going to go to Peter. Instead of you saying, bro, I like that dog, man. When you going to breed him? Oh, man, I'm thinking about breeding him next week. Okay, what you going to breed him to? Okay, boom. Okay, I want a puppy. Okay. I'll give you $500. Bro, listen to me. It doesn't work like that. But then you're going to go to Peter, and you're going to pay Peter $5,000. And you don't even know what shit Peter got because this nigga said, oh, Peter is good. Bro, it don't work like that. You got to know for yourself. God gave you one thing that you can never change. He gave you your eyes to see. He gave you your feet to walk. And he gave you your mouth to talk. And you have all right to do all them things. And he gave you the right to stick your hand in your pocket and pay for what you want. And that's the bottom line. And that's how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? I live my life on morals, bro. That's it. That's all I live my life on. When I die, hey, I forgot another dude. Shaba from the U.S. Virgin Islands. Can never forget him. Michael. Okay? That was my man, bro. I love that dude. Yo, let me tell you something. He passed away, right? And I was a person behind his casket in a funeral with a lot of people walking to the graveyard. And I'm walking with a dog, holding a dog straight to his gravesite. Before they put the tombstone and the cement on top of it, I put the dog up there. And they took a picture. Why? Because he loved that dog. He loved that dog. And that's it right there. He was a dog, man, till die do us part. But you know the funny part about it? He died at 9 o'clock. By the time the morning raised, yo, they already came and stole the dogs out the yard, bro. You see what I'm saying? So what you gonna say? That's the hurtful part about it. You know what I'm saying? Your man might not want to respect you right there and then, but as soon as you close your eyes, some shit happen, they gonna steal your shit, bro. Why? Because they don't want to pay for it. They don't want to give you that credit or that respect. But when you dead, they love you. Man, you crazy as hell, that nigga had this. But in your face, they gonna talk that bullshit. It's like me sometimes. I walk into a room, everybody get quiet. Why? I go places where I'm celebrated. I don't never go places no more where I'm hated. Remember that. When I go in a room, that room can't get quiet. They got to continue the conversations. That's the bottom line. And that's how it is with these dogs. Everybody got dogs. You know what I'm saying? They telling the dude the other day, Me and him is real good. Oh, I got a grandson of weirdo. I said, how you gonna have a grandson of weirdo? You know what year we in? But he still consists. No frozen semen, but he still consists. Why? Because somebody told you that. Somebody told you that. So people believe everything somebody say. It doesn't work like that. You don't have to believe nothing nobody. All you have to do is go back. Get an old journal and go back. You see the dog in the old ass journal. How in the world this dog still, he got kids of this? Stop it, bro. How long does a dog live in the United States? 12 years? 13? We give it 13 years. We give it 13 years. We give it 13 years. Most dogs live in the United States. 13 years. And if you go any further, you're a house dog. 13 years. We give it 13 years in that cold. Come on, bro. 13 and 13 is 26. 26 and 13 is what, 39? Yo, bro, stop it. How you still gonna have sons and daughters of them dogs? Come on. Let's not do this to each other. Stop lying on the paperwork just to sell a dog. Dude called me about the greatest dog out there. Yo, Macho Buck was a great dog. Take nothing from it. That Macho Bear dog, he was a good dog. But you know what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened to that whole line of dogs. They started breeding to each other. And then the Hollywood dogs took over. That's why the dogs started looking alike. So then the dog was, they was just regular dogs. You took it away. Instead of you saying, hey, I'm going to give me a heavy yellow dog and I'm going to cross it, I'm going to bring that shit back up front. They didn't think of that. You see what I'm saying? Everybody talk about, what's his name, Macho Bear. Macho Bear was a good, I bred Macho Bear's mother. That's right. I bred that bitch. Okay? So that's to set the record straight. I bred that bitch. Okay? Straight out. We went into Barracuda, we lost to Barracuda, and they gave us a free breeding. Me, Pete, and Smitty. Peter's dead right now. Hurt my heart. That was my, yo, let me tell you something. That was one dude, that was my brother. He always used to argue with people for me anyway. Because people, yo, Pito, stop it. Let me get one of them dogs. Man, no, I can't do that. Why? You know how ice is. Yo, I'm not giving you my dogs, bruh. What the hell are you talking about? I'm not doing that. You know, say that black motherfucker, why he like, yo, bro, that's the man right there. Man, I'll pay for the, he don't give a fuck about your money. I don't care about you. I was never a hungry dude. Never been. You know what I'm saying? I've never been a hungry dude. You know what I'm saying? You give me some crackers and cheese and some Kool-Aid, I'm good, bro. I ain't never been hungry. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because my father always taught me, pay for what you want. Pay for what you want, bro. And when you pay for what you want, you're going to feel better. Pay for what you want. And that's life. So, Twin, anything you want to ask me before I get off the phone, bro? Go ahead, ask me.
Anybody in the chat got something to say? Throw up a chat, guys.
I can't hear you. So far away from the phone, bro.
No, I gotta talk to this speaker like this, man. When I talk to you on the phone, so you can hear me. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, we're gonna check the chat. Anybody got any questions out there, guys?
Say that again?
No, I was talking to the chat, asking them if they had any questions for you.
Okay.
They was so busy listening to you, man. They were so busy listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you had me sitting here the other day. It's like, damn. Well, you know, we go way back anyway, and you know what I was noticing about all the dogs you was talking about? They were all bred good. You know, I was pulling up the pedigrees and trying to keep up with you as you was doing it. And, you know, good bred dogs.
Listen to me. Twin, listen, I even had a dog named Champion Leonardo. Bro, he was a good dog. I turn around, yo, I don't even put dogs online. I don't even post, yo, I just started doing that. I seen he was sold as STP. Yo, he was a champion when I sold that dog. He was a champion. He beat Chris Plummer. He beat Mad Dog Inc. And he beat Scratch Line. Yo, that was my dog. Nobody can. I raised that dog from a puppy. I want to give a shout out to another kennel named Steve U Kennel. I can never forget those. That dude right there. Steve U Kennel, shout out all the way. I want to give a shout out to a dude in a little island called Montserrat. His name is Vision. Okay, he sings music and stuff. He's a real cool dude, Vision. Okay, he's in another little different island called Montserrat, and he got good dogs. Okay, I give a shout out to him. I give a shout out to a dude named oh man, what's his name? He's in Antigua, BWK. I give a shout out to them. I give a shout out to Weststyle Kennel. You know, Weststyle Kennel passed away. I'll be honest with you, he passed away. His man is still there, Robert. I give a shout out to them, you know. I sold him a dog, and the female became a champion, and I got her back. A couple of dogs I got back from them. That's basically who else I give a shout out to. We have a dude there named, I forgot his name. Oh, my God. Man. Burns. They had a dude named Burns. He owned a dog named Burns 5. That's another good dude. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it got a couple of good dudes that have principle and morals with themselves that, believe it or not, they do, but a lot of people still don't. You know what I'm saying? But them dudes right there, good morals and good understanding. You know what I'm saying? I could jump on the phone with them dudes and talk dogs. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk about nothing else but dogs. You know, sometimes we talk about business. You know what I'm saying? But those dudes right there, I give a shout out to. You know what I'm saying? We got different kennels in the world. Right now, I really don't know too much about them. But the kennels of yesterday was the kennels that I remember. You know what I'm saying? And that's it right there. But I ain't nobody else. I don't think I'm missing anybody else. I got a kennel named Kim Jaro Kalinago Kennels. Okay? That's a good upcoming kennel. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple dogs from me. And they trying to be breeders. You know, I help them out, you know. And the name is a funny name, but you just gotta go through the name. The name is Kalinago, Kennel. Kalinago, you know. And you know, I had to pass it on. I'm gonna tell you why I had to pass it on. Because everybody wanna be remembered for something. I don't wanna have to die in this world and nobody get my dogs because I'm being selfish. I don't wanna do that no more. And that's why I'm passing it on to good people. People that I know even 20 years later when I'm an old man. You know, I'm old already. But, you know what I'm saying? I could sit down and I'd be like, yo, that dog offered this and that. And know for sure that dog is really bred the way they say it's bred. And that's what I passed on to certain people that I mess with. That's what I do. You know, I don't care who you ask about me. Yo, I did my time. I run my race. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting old. I'm tired now. I'm just sitting back with the same dogs that I had, that I bred for all these years and kept them to myself. Okay? Twin, anything else you want to ask me?
Yeah, hold on. I got a couple on the chats.
Okay, what they saying in the chat?
One guy asked, have you ever went into a Wackamal dog?
Say that one more time?
Somebody asked, has you ever went into a Wackamal dog?
No, I never breed to a Wackamal dog. Never. Oh, hell. Bruh, listen to me. Wackamal, the old man himself, was a good dog, man. Was an honest dog, man. His son, no. Get it out your mind. Yo, don't put something on a dog that's not true, bro. Don't tell me, listen, my man want to breed a Wackamal and call me up. He said, yo, I'm here, but I have a problem. I said, what are you talking about? They got some champion there. He ain't never got a scratch on him. He a fucking puppy. But you saying he a champion, bro? Bro, listen to me. I said, bro, that's your money. You do what you want to do. My man jumped in his car and drove off. Why? Come on. Why come I bought what? 5 dogs from when he got in trouble. What's his name again? Tab, the man, Al White. Yo, you got keeping your dogs, bro. Don't say you run a family of dogs and you really don't, bro. He's not his father. His father was an honest dog, man. Just like old man Barnes. Old man Burns, he was a good dog man, bro. That's the difference, bro. Don't come and say something and you lying, bro. Oh, I got this here, he's this, he's that. Bro, no. One thing I could tell you this. I don't know about now, but I know back then, anybody could have called anybody. Why? Because everybody was in the same circle. That trust was in the same circle. So, hey, if you call, yo, you see him go? Nah, my cousin seen him go, call your cousin. Boom, yo, what's going on? You seen Big John? Oh, yeah, he was a hell of a dog. Yeah, that motherfucker was right, bro. Bo. Yo, you can't even do that now. So, all that you have, ain't nobody know about him. So what is you saying? You can't, let me tell you, you know how hard it was for a dog to make champion back in my days? Do you really know how hard it was? Do you know how hard it was to make grand champion back in the 90s, bro? Do you really know how hard it was? It was not that easy. Okay? It was not. So when people start talking about, oh man, I got bro, it doesn't work like that. Now, you a champion, what you be? 4 first-time out dogs. Yo, bro, that's the shit I be seeing online, and I'll be looking online, I'll be like, what the hell is this? That's what it is now. That's why I'm done with dogs. All I do is sit back, cool out, and relax myself. But go ahead. Anything else?
Hold on, let me read. Hold on. Hey, I had one guy asking about a Satch dog being bred into a good legendary buck dog. What do you think?
Say that again?
Satch dog. You know anything about Satch? I don't know who he's talking about.
And he asked what?
You know anything bred off of Satch in a buck dog? Cross with the buck
What's the buck dog name?
He was asking you, did you know him?
A buck dog named Scratch?
No, Satch. No, he was asking about Satch.
A son of buck named Satch? Yo, the only person I know that had the high Satch stuff was a man named John Cusack. Okay, John Cusack. John Cusack had a son of Hyde Satch, and he was breeding them. You talking about the early '90s, bro? And he had shit. Me and him made a breeding. Had a dog named Tarzan. I think it was a 2-time winner Tarzan, shit like that. I have no idea. That's long ago, bro. But the Hyde, listen to me. It's so easy. I'm gonna just put game up on you. You take the Eli and you breed the Eli to the Tombstone Yellow. That's where you get your dog from. It's common sense. It's no secret. But you got to find the right, true pedigree of the dog. You can't get no watered-down bullshit talking about, oh, yeah, this dog is... Nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Just look at it. After Evo was breeding them dogs, what did he do? He started crossing them dogs, and them dogs started getting better. Why? Because you start piling up on a pretty pedigree. You start piling up. You got to go out. You go out. Okay, I'm gonna teach all of you something right now. You get a dog, what you do? He's a good dog, she's a good dog. Okay, you go 50-50. You get good dogs. What you do? You take one breeder back to the mother, you take one breeder back to the father. Okay? That's what you do. You put them to the side. And what you do, you breed them two together now and continue. You're gonna try to build a family of dogs. Okay? And then boom, what happened? Now, this bottom side doesn't work, but this top side do work. So you always go a quarter in and a quarter out. But to run a family of dogs and you keep going in and keep going out and out, bro, you don't have a family of dogs. You're going to change your whole characteristics. You're going to change your whole looks. You're going to change everything about the dogs. That's the problem. A lot of people look at a pretty pedigree and say, oh, man, this is a pretty pedigree. Oh, my God, yeah, this should look together. Bro, listen to me. It don't work like that. You got to go in and you got to go out. It's just like taking a red boy dog and bringing to another red boy dog. What you getting? You're getting the same goddamn dog. Okay? Eventually, the bone's going to be thinner. Okay? They're going to get weaker. They're going to get shorter. They're going to get wider. Why? Because you keep inbreeding them. So you always, I don't care who line it is, you always got to go out and come back in. You have to keep that quarter. That's how you breed dogs. A lot of people don't know that, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about that man from Mexico. What's his name? Cardenas. Everybody talk about Cardenas. Oh, I got Cardenas dog, bro. Where you get a Cardenas dog from? Mr. Cardenas didn't even give people his dogs. He didn't even sell people dogs. Okay? You and that man had to be real good friends for you to get dog from Mr. Cardenas. Okay? Dude called me the other day. Yeah, we got a dog from Cardenas. I said, you do? He said, yeah. I said, hold on. I called my man. My man was like, yo, where you get that dog from? Send me the pedigree. He looked at the dog. He said, bro, that's a bullshit lie. He said, what do you mean? How you going to tell? He said, bro, I lived on Cardenas yard. Okay? Dude named Bo Peep. Okay? What's the name of Bo Peep Kennel? Oh my God. Boy, I got so much names on my head. What's the name of his kennel? Damn, out of Mississippi. Oh, man. Bo Peep. Arthur. His boy's Arthur. Arthur on vacation. I forgot the name of their kennel, man. You know him, twin. His name is kennel. I forgot his name is kennel, but his name is Bo Peep. You know what I'm saying? He owned that. He owned a lot of great dogs too. He owned a lot of great dogs.
Hey, I got a question for you. Question for you. Somebody asked, what happened to Shorty?
I can't hear you. Speak a little louder.
Shorty Shotgun. You know that dog?
Yeah, that's a good dog. I think my man ended up with that dog. My man, Shorty Shotgun or Shotgun Shorty? Which one?
Hold on, I'm checking now.
Shotgun Shorty.
Shotgun Shorty.
Shotgun Shorty ended up in Tennessee by Expendable Kennels. That's where he ended up. He died on the yard too. You know, dude named Larry and Shay. They had owned that dog in his last days. And the name of the kennel with my man Bo Peep is Boot Camp Click. I'm sorry. Man, there's so much on my mind, bro. Boot Camp Click. Dude named Bo Peep.
Right,
Okay?
right.
Yeah, he used to live in Cardenas' house. And that's my man. Just came home. He doing good. He's staying out of trouble. But like I said, I deal with people that's not going to lie. Just tell the truth, bro. It ain't no reason for you to lie. You know what I'm saying? And he told me straight out, he lived in Cardenas for 3 years. Three and a half years. That man never sold dogs to nobody. That man had money. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference when you have money. It's different when you don't. It's a big difference, bro. What else they want to know?
Hey, is there a story to that Shotgun Shorty that you got? Did you have a dog or something at one time?
Say that again?
Shotgun Shorty, did you have the dog at one time? How you know about him?
Well, I'll be honest with you. By the time I left, I heard a lot about her. But I'll be honest with you. The guy that owned Shotgun Shorty, the female, we supposed to do a breeding. We honestly supposed to do a breeding. So I'm just waiting for the phone call to see if the bitch coming in here. But we supposed to do a breeding. You know, the dude that originally owned the bitch looked like he just came home from vacation. So, you know, we supposed to do a breeding. You know, I'm just waiting for the phone call. That's all. That's it. But I heard she was a bad bitch. That's what I heard. Yep. What else?
What about that? Métis.
Yeah.
You got some winners out of Métis, didn't you?
Say that again?
Didn't you get some winners out of Métis?
I'll be honest with you. Métis was one. Métis a POR. I just never put that shit, bro. Métis a POR. China's a POR. Yo, I just never put that. I never cared about that, bro. But them dogs was, hey, listen to me, Paul. That Métis bitch, oh my God. That Métis bitch, let me tell you something. One day, I'm sitting down, And some dudes came in my store. I had a big ass pet store. Dude came in my store, and they all was talking crazy. Yeah, we got Mayday dogs. This is like the early 2000s. No, this is like the middle 2000s. And they turned around and they was like, yeah, we got Mayday dogs. So I'm sitting down there, and they talking, yeah, what kind of dogs? I said, I got a couple good dogs. And the dude was like, you got a couple good dogs? He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. So you got Mayday dogs? I said, I got a little dog off of Mayday. He said, what you got off of Mayday? I said, I got a bitch off of Mayday the Blondie. He said, you got a bitch off of Mayday? I said, yeah, I own a bitch off of Mayday the Blondie. He said, where you get it from? I said, I bought the bitch. What you think I'm going to get it from? I didn't do the breeding. He said, man, he looked at my man, the dude that brung him. He was like, yo, this is a funny dude, man. You know what I'm saying? So I felt well disrespected when he said that. So I said, what the fuck you mean by that? He said, bro, how the fuck you gonna own a bitch off of Mayday the Blondie? You know what I'm saying? I guess he was looking at the color of my skin. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I said, how much you want to bet I own a bitch off of Mayday the Blondie? He said, I'm not gonna bet you because, you know what I'm saying, I want to take your money. I said, all right. I said, you a small dude. So he turned to me, man, yo, listen to me, your man real funny, bro. Yo, man, but the dude didn't know who the fuck I was. So then the dude turned around, and I went to the back, and I unleashed that bitch. And I clapped my hand, and she came up to the front of the store. He was like, God damn, that bitch got a big, and that bitch look good as hell. And I was like, she do? He said, yeah. I said, that's Métis right there. He said, that's Métis. He said, hell no. That ain't Métis. Métis had a long scar on her forehead. A long scar. He looked her up real fast. He said, bro, how much you want for a puppy off that bitch? And I said, bro, ain't nothing for sale. He said, so you tell me if I give you $5,000 for one of them dogs you want? I said, hell no. She ain't nothing no for sale. You know what I'm saying? So he went to my man. He said, yo, why the fuck you wanted to sell one of them puppies? He said, bro, you know how that dude is, man. That dude ain't gonna sell you none of his dogs. You know what I'm saying? Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. Good boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. That Métis bitch was nice. I bred her the Bam. I bred her the Grand Champion Destroyer. I didn't breed her all the time. I just bred her for my use. I bred her for my use. I bred her back to one of her sons. Well, Pete made that breed her back to her son, Stilo. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. But she was a good dog. She produced very good dogs. She produced me a dog named Amos. And that dog right there, he was, oh my God, he was special, bro. He was real special. But like I said, at that time, I got married and had a family, and I just kept my dogs and lived my life. That was basically it. I just backed off all the way. I had a little son. He's in private school. I had to raise him. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to do something good for him. And that's basically now he graduated on the 19 out of 12th grade. So you know how that is. I'm free. But that Métis bitch was good. She bro, she was an awesome bitch. What the fuck? Yeah, she was an awesome bitch, bro. Yeah, but anything else you need to know? Talk to me.
Hold on. All right, fellas, let's get my thumbs up and my roses in there for Black Ice, man. Come on, y'all. You already know what's up. Time to pass it out. Nice show, good show, nice information. Come on, man. Let's just put it on out there. Get them thumbs up. Give me some power moves. Throw them roses for me, man. Let's show our guests all the appreciation and respect deserved by a dog man, legendary dog man. Let's hear it, fellas. I enjoyed it just like y'all did. Yes, I did.
What do you say?
Hold on, I gotta get my roses and my power moves up for you, bro. Hold on. Show the love, fellas. I need to show the love. Show the love.
No. Put that on the porch. Right there on the porch in the room thing with the dog food.
Am I getting my roses money? Thank you, fellas. Thank you, fellas. Thank you. Thank you. Black Ice. Legendary Black Ice. Hey man, it's been a pleasure and a privilege, man, to have you on the show tonight, man. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know we go way back, man.
Sometimes you gotta set the record straight with a lot of things, and a lot of people will never understand it because they was never there, and they'll take people's word for everything, and that's basically it, man. Sometimes you gotta trust yourself and trust your neighbor, bro. That's what it's all about. You gotta trust your neighbor. You can't always run a competition with your neighbor, bro. Sometimes you got to get together, and you all got to sit down and talk. If you all love dogs and you all love breeding dogs, you got to sit down and talk to your neighbor. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to drive across the country, and you got the best shit right there in your face. You don't got to do that. Look at a person's character, bro. Take it easy. Look at a person's character, bro. That's it right there. Just look at their character. Look at them. That's all you got to do, bro. Look at their character. And that's the bottom line. You know, so every place in the world got good dogs. You find a good dog in anybody's backyard. And that's what I believe. A good dog is a good dog. And that's the truth, bro. Just being honest with you fellas on this line, a good dog is a good dog, bro. You find a good dog in anyone's backyard. And that's it. Anything else?
I think that'll do it, baby. That'll do it, man. Thank you again, man, for showing.
Well, it's nice coming on your show. You know, it's nice knowing you've been friends for my dad over 25 years. And that's it. You know, all the people I give credit to, you know, I keep them close to my heart because I remember those days that we was all good. We was all friends. Some of my friends still friends to this day, you know. And that's what it's all about, you know. That's what it's all about. You know, it's supposed to be love. And that's it, you know. The young people, I wish you all the best of luck. You know what I'm saying? I don't really get involved with too much young people because their mindset is different. You know what I'm saying? You pick up a book and you read it, you believe everything you read. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got to know for yourself. Okay, red boy dogs don't come brindle, bro. Red boy dogs come red and white. Red nose. Red boy dogs don't come no brindle, bro. Get that shit out your mind. That's a cross. Okay? You got to know the history and the family of dogs before you start talking about dogs, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Okay? So, everybody, y'all take care now. And
Salute.
all the best. Remember, they got these laws. And you got to follow these laws, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, good luck with everybody. Take care, twin. Okay?
Salute, my brother. Salute. Me and you'll talk later, man. We'll talk later. Thank you for coming on, bro.
Okay.
Yep, one.
What you say?
I said thank you for coming on.
Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem.
Okay, take care, my brother. One time for Black Eyes, fellas. One time for Black Eyes. Thank you, man. Salute, salute, salute. Look, if y'all noticed something, yo, fellas, did y'all notice something? Did y'all notice as we was going through them pedigrees? While he was talking, did you notice the formula of good dogs? You notice I wasn't jumping on no regular dogs. I was pointing on champions and grand champions and PORs and register of merits. If you're looking at those breedings, you're looking at them breedings coming from DOGMEN, who we call legends these days, you notice we all had that formula. That's all I'm telling you. And if you notice as we was going through them, it was a formula there. And that shit only becomes a formula when we're talking about them four walls. Don't none of that come to be without them four walls. Without them four walls. So fellas, evaluate your yard. I know you guys want to get out here and play. Well, we want to get you to play and be competitive. Now, you know, for some of y'all, it's going to be first time moves that y'all going to be jumping out here. And, you know, you're going to find out that, you know, you may have to revamp. Because it's all about the competition, man. You got competition out there. Then as it gets more spread around and everybody start meeting and running into each other, this is what happens. Hey man, I love the response you gave to Black Ice, man. I love that. I love that. Dang, I'm jealous. I need to make y'all might have to go a whole nother round, man. Y'all might have to just throw me something for being here. I bought him on. I don't get no love. I can't get no love like that. Thumbs up, son. Do some power move. Come on, man. I know I can get some love like that. All that shit y'all just sent. Can I get a little bit of that too? Yeah. You know what's up. I was throwing them pedigrees out there at y'all. You know, showing y'all some shit. You seen there was a formula. These were all different dogs. All different dogs. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you the one I'm gonna come after you next. I'm gonna go after the Clayton's Eli line. Ooh, yeah. That's what I want to get after. That one right there. See, that one right there, there's a whole lot of avenues. You know, we keep throwing up yellow. We keep throwing up, you know, the Patrick stuff. You know, I'm going to get some more love out here because to me, my next favorite one, I'm going to take y'all to, I believe in, is the Clayton Eli stuff, the Bully Son stuff. You know, they were all related. So let's talk about them. Let's go pulling up their world. Hey, guys out there that's got that stuff in your bloodline and stuff, come on, man, get ready. Get ready. If there's any guys out there, get ready. Now, you see how these dogs are bred. And, you know, everybody used to, you know, act funny when I was talking about that formula. And I'm still talking in the lines of, do you be a hunter or a breeder? Either way, did you notice the winners? Did you notice that all the winners had something in common? Now, I'm going to take y'all on the Eli run and show you the same concept worked. We're gonna do this all over again, and we're gonna go get these black dogs. We're gonna go get some Eli dogs. That's what we're gonna do next. And then we're gonna go back. Because I wanna go back to Snooty. See, I wanna go back to Snooty. I'm gonna go back to an area where, remember, this is where I came in at. Now I can do the same thing with Snooty that we've been sitting here doing with Yellow in the butt stuff. Yes, we can, because he was a registered merit. He was better producer than he was a box dog. But the bottom line and point is, he was still a box dog. Period. So I don't mind the little losses he lost, because he didn't quit any. But he produced a lot of dogs. He actually produced the Snooty line. So we're gonna go. We got some more dipping and dabbing to go into. We got a couple more of those to go into, because what we're trying to teach you guys on this end is when you look into your yard and you trying to do something totally different, like totally against the grain, you better remember something. There's a line of dogs still out here being formulated with these dogs, historical dogs. There's still going to be a problem for your ass. Okay? They're out there. Them are the ones that I call the sharks. Okay? Them sharks, them kind of dogs are out there. Now, when we get down to dabbing and dabbing about these other lines, like the Snooty line, they might have got watered down. They might have got spread it out amongst a lot of other shit. But the bottom line is this right here. It's not what was going on then that's important. It's the factual facts that's important for you guys. For you guys, because we're showing you clear as day. I mean, this would be the most. I mean, y'all be acting like y'all want to get shitty on the damn pedigree thing. You know, I don't get a lot of views. You know, everybody don't like looking at somebody else's yard or something. But see, y'all need to start looking at this shit for real. Y'all need to start going back through these videos and really start studying these things, because remember, I'm not throwing up no pretty pedigrees. I'm throwing up match dogs. I'm showing you achievements with match dogs. What made these dogs these dogs? How did they get there? Because that's where the questions are all being answered. We can talk about the fucked up breeding. We can talk about all the messed up paper switching and all that good stuff right there. And he wasn't bred like this and he wasn't bred like that. But guess what? One thing ain't changing. One thing ain't changing. And that is these were still show dogs. We don't really know how they were bred. So we can only go on what we see. But one thing for a fact, that we know for a fact, a lot of those dogs were sporting dog champions. But I ain't hear nobody screaming that these dudes wasn't doing their shit. Now, we all have our reason about Walkmore. I told you my 2 pieces about it. I've dealt with Walkmore. Everything that he said, I would stand behind him and take it as the truth. Everybody screaming Big John like Big John was something special when Big John was never nothing special back then to us, especially when the truth started squirting out. I'm just surprised that my South Carolina people hadn't put a heart to that years ago. I mean, he's right there in the Carolinas. How's he being able to do this, gentlemen? He has ran that a long time. Because I still have never seen a Walkmore dog with all the champions they had. You know what I'm saying? I've never really seen anybody be able to take one and do anything with it. Not me. I bred the Little John. I'm telling you, it was my weakest line. I'm serious. You know, it made me wonder why I bred to him. Okay? It wasn't until after the fact when I started noticing that, you know, when I say Walkmore, people start snickering. Well, why did people snickering? You got all these champions and shit coming out of his yard. If there's something to snicker about, why ain't y'all over here beating that shit up? Where's all these champions coming from? Who is he whooping? Okay, there was the questions to be asked. I mean, they get and guess what? They had y'all sinker hooked. Just because there was Walkmore, and it kind of makes you wonder. It really makes me wonder. You know, there's a white guy with a bunch of dogs stamping champions on him. Is that why I ran over there? Yeah, I'm black. I ran over there and bred to him. I'd have bred the Little John, prior to not knowing what was going on. But once I found out what was going on, and the pressure started getting a little deep, then all of a sudden he come up missing. Now we got a whole new story. Oh, Victor had him over there breeding over there in the place of Mayday. Big John. Big John, now this is after I found out that he was not really a champion. Okay, if you pick up a journal and you see what his third match was like, you'll see it was like 13 minutes. Why did it go 13 minutes? Because he was put on somebody else's his boy. You know, it was not really a legit match. I heard it. Pressure started coming down, and all of a sudden, little Big John gone. What y'all do with it? Y'all want to put him on a higher plateau and make it like he's the one producing all these dogs over there at Mayday. But personally, I didn't see too much of nothing coming out of Ecuador. You know, for us to even scream about when it came to whoever they was using over there. You know, all the great dogs were right here before Mayday left enough of a impact that you couldn't do what they was trying to do over there in Ecuador and back over here into the States and not bring up a controversial issue. Because where was all those dogs? If these dogs was coming off of Mayday, then we still should have been running a whole bunch of dogs like the dogs I sat out there and talked about. So I can see that happening in a lot of bloodlines. I'm telling you, I'm going to take y'all over there to the world of Eli. And we're going to start playing around with Grand Champion. I mean, we're going to be going over there. Yeah, I want to step into Grand Champion art, you know, off of Eli. I want to go into Bully Son. I want to go into Java Hurt. Hey, look, we got some things to do. Remember, we did all this yellow and butt stuff. So I'm going to show y'all there's more to the story. I mean, these are interesting things, but the things that I'm trying to point out to you guys, it's not just the dogs in themselves, but remember, stay focused, because in this room, what are we on? What's the only thing we have in all at one accord? Guys that want to get there and guys that have been there. That's where we at. Guys that's been there and guys that want to get there. Because every dog that I'm pulling up been there. Don't give a damn about their owners and their behaviors, or really not too much about the dogs. It's just the bottom line, the fact that we are looking at dogs that's been there. And that's what I'm trying to do with you guys. I want you to be able to be there. You know? Look at the breedings that you're making. We know some of you guys, you know, you're taking chances. But hey, don't never be too much pride to where you can't sit back and say, damn, I'm going to have to start this shit over. You know, I'm tell you honestly, there's been a couple guys who have been really, you know, and I have to shout out and salute you guys. They come to me and say, hey, man, you know what? I had to start over. Since I've been coming to the show and listening to you, man, and looking into this thing, you showed me so much. You know, that there actually really are guys out here reevaluating what they feeding. These are not mistakes. This is called learning. These are not bad choices. It's called learning from your choices. We're going to have great dogs out here. I'm going to help everything I can to show you. I'm trying to show you.
He spoke a lot about the honorable and the integrity of the game back
Yeah.
then. Why it's so important for us to get back to that now, because there's still great dogs out there. The old guys got them. They just ain't putting them out there.
Well, you heard what 21 is talking about. If you heard him, okay, basically, he's basically was saying the same thing I said about the integrity and respect. We did a whole show on that. Remember that, guys? You know what I'm saying? When you say that, you know, historical value, this is what you call historical value. Now you're hearing it from somebody else. You know, we are old dog men. I've known him, and I'm telling you, he ran into me because I ran into him. Yes, he came from the islands to my yard. So I thought it was a privilege because I was interested in going in his yard. I was over there. I'm gonna get ready to go back over there just to see him. You know, I got my 1,000 now, guys. You already know what that means. I'm up and outie. So y'all better start cleaning up your yards, tying up your ends, because you never know. I want to come see you too. Who wants me to come and see him? I want to come and see him. You know what I mean? We ain't got to put faces out there. All we have to do is look at dogs. We don't got to. I don't like putting people on camera. No, not when I can just walk around and see some dogs. Give me a kennel name and some pictures of some dogs.
Give a shout out to Lefty and Provocative Bully for using that super chat.
Provocative Bully, as usual. You already know. Provocative Bully. Stars out. Everybody, I want you to do me a favor, please. Please do me a favor. Provocative Bully has been such a big supporter of this channel. He is definitely one of the executive members. So you better pay attention to that. I said, Provocative Bully. If you really want to get into that basement, he is one of them executives. He is an executive member. So, you know, just stay on the lookout, get to know him.
Shout out to him.
Shout out, man. This dude right here, man, he is a big supporter. Please salute him for me. I need some of this for Provocative Bully. All right, fellas? He deserves this standing ovation. He deserves salute. Because the moves that he's making is making a lot of this stuff possible. He wants to sit in the back of the room and be quietly Provocative Bully, but I can't let him stay back there with all the support, guys. I can't do it. So, look, man, Provocative Bully, stand up and take a bow. Fellas, lay it on him, man. Lay it on him. Do that for me. because he deserves it. And I want to tell you guys right here, salute him for me. Thank him.
Shout out to Lefty.
Lefty, I see you over there on that chat, baby. All right? All right?
Thanks again for your support,
for your support, bro. Guys, you got guys out here that supporting this. I got guys out here that come to this channel a lot. Okay? But if those supporters, those supporters, they are the key to making shit move. I'm just letting y'all know. If these supporters, support the channel, man. Support me. I need y'all to support it. Because it's not for me, it's for us. Okay? And I do have supporters out there, man. I'm telling you. And I just want us all to get bigger and better with doing it. You know, we need a whole bunch of provocative bully. I need to be standing up here doing that a whole lot more. Shouting out a whole lot more people, a whole lot more names. You know what I mean? I definitely got to put it out there to the ones who's stepping up. I mean, when I say stepping up, he's stepping up and he deserves to be in the position that he's in. It's not just because of that, but he not only supported, he supports what we're teaching. He supports what we're doing. And when you go into your pocket and just put something out there, it's not, mine is not going to be one of those where it's going out here to nowhere. We got somewhere to take this. And I need all y'all to understand when we go in the basement, man, we need that support because we got some things that we get ready to do, man, it's going to affect all of this. And we can't do it out here. So support the basement. Don't support the channel. Support the movement. You hear me saying it? Now you're going to start seeing it. So you already know there's going to be an executive member in there all the time. All the time. Y'all going to stop bugging me because guess what? It's going to take an executive member to check off, even with the registrations that's coming through. Those executive members are dogmen in good places. Just going to be saying, okay, because now when it starts coming to me, it's going to already be done. So all I have to do is send out your stuff. So you're going to see other guys that's going to be in the room that's going to be saying, hey, okay, it's going to be somebody other than me. So these guys are out there now. You know, I can guarantee you by Tuesday, you know, you're going to see a few of those guys. Those are the people you need to be knowing. We know you from the chat room. You better start picking up the phones and communicating so they can know who you are outside the chat room. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is how it's going to work. You know, we have a responsibility to keep everything where it's at. And that's forward. Integrity, honesty. Remember, these are the things we're fighting for right now, right? Then we got to do it, and we got to do it where we got to do it at. This out here is not where we're going to be doing this, so always remember, this is where you want to go, guys. Support the channel. We need more people. We need more supporters. We need more clicks. We need more likes. Remember, this is our show. Our show. Going Hard Reloaded came all the way back here to do this all over for y'all. So treat it like it's yours, not mine. This is all for y'all. All right? Now, did they give me my roses, man? Because I swear, did they give me some, man? You see all them? Oh, man. Look at it. Man, I'm telling you, man, this is why this room has made moves in 60-something days that everybody else could not do. It wasn't me. I gave you something, and you gave me something back, man. That's what moved this channel. I put it out there, and y'all showed me by putting it back that I deserve to be sitting here talking to you guys.
Make it worth the while.
You make it worth the while, man. I'm proud of Going Hard Kennels Reloaded. I'm proud of y'all. It's going to even be sweeter than that, fellas. It's going to be sweeter than that. Remember, we on a mission. We on a mission. And I'm happy to be there with you guys on this mission.
OG.
OG. All day. All day, man. I'm really happy, man. I liked that interview. He said a lot of old school shit. He gave you a lot to think about, man. It's y'all time now. This is y'all show now. Get it back where it needs to be, man, so it can benefit y'all. Because this is y'all party. I'm going to make it a party now. I'm going to make it a party. So as the guys come in and the guys start picking up, you're going to know who these people are because they're going to be telling you, I'm registered, I'm registered, I'm registered, I'm registered. Get to know who these people are. You get to know who they are, they're going to get to know who you are, and they're going to get to know who I am. That's how we're going to play, fellas. We're going to put this stuff back where it needs to be, and we're going to start recognizing getting the resources that we need to embed and to make this thing better for you guys. And it's going to be better. I mean, we're going to have a lot of old stories, but we're going to have a lot of new stories. And these stories that we're going to be talking about is still fictional stories. Don't forget, gentlemen. What they call them, cloak and daggers. You know how the people who dressing up in their little outfits, and then you catch them in a park and everybody's chopping and hitting each other with their little sticks, and sometimes it look like it get a little serious. See, that's a fictional play. And as long as we understand this is what we're doing out here, everybody understand what we're doing out here, then we all on the same accord. And as long as we continue treating it like that, because it's all a fictional presentation, because that has no proof to it. As long as we understand that it has no proof to it, enjoy yourself, fellas. Because I'm going to take you out here and show you how we can really enjoy ourselves. Pit Dog. Pit Dog. Oh, you got jealous, Pit Dog? Pit Dog. I love you too, boy. I always have, man. It's about time. Golly. Okay, another one. Another one. Better check him out. He's a registered member already too. Okay, I'm telling you who they are. They're in the room. You know, I do say to all my registered guys, let them know who you are. These are very well-known guys. You know who they are. They just got to know who you are to trust you. Okay?
We trust them.
We trust them. Okay, they've been vetted. So, and they're in the room with us, and they're in the room with you. Get to know these people, all you newcomers, all you guys that's out there that come after the fact of this video, as you come to this point right here, and you enjoy this stuff, man, listen to the words we're saying. Become a part of something that's there. Hit that subscribe button. We need to keep on hitting them subscribe buttons, fellas. For these new guys, you know, every once in a while, man, you at work, put your earphones in, go through some of the videos, man. You really need to go through some of the videos and get your education up. Even some of the guys that's been here for a while, they're good videos. Go back and look at them. Man, there's so much information in there. Some funny moments. Remember, we had a hard time getting the sound right, going through some things, you know, because we're new to this too. But the response, the only way I got to where I got, man, at this point, is because of y'all. Remember, I came here to share. And what y'all doing is sharing right back to me. You understand what I'm saying? It is, you are giving back. And what you're giving back, man, you're only bringing more to give back to you. Because we're starting to come together. Right now, it's like this. A little peephole. A little peephole. You know what I'm saying? We dog, man. We turn that, punch that fist through there. Look how big that hole is now. Because we had to punch our way through there. And that's where we're at right now. We're going to punch it through the wall. We're punching through the wall. I hope you guys is understanding what you're learning is going to be important in the near future of what you're trying to do. Don't forget, check your yard. Check the chains. I'm still looking for my 10. I didn't already put one on the team. I ain't gonna tell you who they is. I'm keeping them secrets. I got one. I got one already. I'm 9 short. I already got one in the gun. I'm short. I need 9 more. Impress me. Talk to me. Let me come and see. We don't do that here. What we all do, remember, we can look at our dogs. Also, I want to see. We want to show everybody your dogs. We don't want to show them you. We don't need to see you. You can stand right there next to us to talk all day. We just want to see your dogs. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Show us a clean yard. Show us some nice chained up dogs. Security. We want to see those cameras out there protecting them. We want to see the things that we talk about, that we've been talking about. Guys, I need y'all to help me prove that it works. Remember, I don't have to sit behind this chair no more. And I ain't trying to. I'm trying to meet every single person I can. So work on your shit. Fix your chains. We don't want no more dogs getting loose. Put your cameras up. Even if you are all wrong, get right. All right? It's a shame to see when you don't have your cameras and these people pop up on you and start harassing you. They was already breaking the law when they come. You got to catch them doing that. Remember, they're doing it and they're getting away once they get their foot in, and they're putting all this pressure down on you because they done already broke the law. No, I wouldn't care. They walk through your gate. You want to have it on camera because they'll always deny. They'll always come with that welfare shit. If you put a camera out there, catch their ass, and you can stop them right there in your yard and kick their ass out. I wouldn't give a damn how many popos is there. Welfare checking all y'all get the hell off my damn yard. Because you got it on film. And we give a damn what they was talking about. If they open that gate or walk through them gates or jump up on top of that fence to be nosy, you want to have that shit on tape. You need to have it on tape. Because regardless of what they say and what they find, it's inadmissible. Period. Don't sign over nothing. Care how much pressure they try to put on you and how bad they try to make it look. Don't sign over your animal. They're going to take them, but take them out near the pound and lock them up, because I ain't signing over shit. As long as you know you got that camera running, you better understand what I'm saying. Listen, and there's going to be a lot of these sneaky people sitting here ain't going to like what I'm telling y'all. They don't never like what I'm telling y'all. But you need to know. We put all this money in the dogs. You put all this money in the chains. You put all this money in the axles. You put it in the food. You put it in the medicine. It's time for you to put it in security. It's cheap. Do I need to do a show to show you how cheap? Do y'all want to check out some cheap ass cameras? I can show you that we can go wireless, y'all. Remember what I said. If you don't take but two, make sure you can get on your phone and wiggle it around when you need to wiggle it around. Does it come in handy? Yes, it comes in handy. Remember, you got control over the record, stop, delete. You just want to make sure you can go in there, and you don't want a camera just sitting there running and ain't recording. No, you need a camera that's going to have a couple TVs up in there to record at least up to 30 days. Now, if there's any time in them 30 days that you want to go in and wipe all that shit off, wipe it off. Because once you get over it, it's going to overlap and start recording over it anyway. My thing is this. When you put that security up, you put everybody on notice. You put a sign up, you got Pitbull, you put a sign up, your yard is under surveillance. You put that up, and that's letting them know. Now, you step over that line. I wouldn't give a damn if I had a dog over there with a chopped up face. You better not say nothing to me about him. Because how you know he was in here? What you doing back here anyway? Welfare check, you knock on my damn door. If I ain't home, you don't just help yourself into my yard. The law ain't that. Remember, if you have your fence up, just remember, Plain view. Plain view is not climbing up on your fence, looking over, going over to the neighbor's yard and looking over their fence, or helping themselves by opening your fence and going in. You have all that shit on camera. I wouldn't give a damn. Don't sign over nothing. Don't even sign the damn tickets. If you got to have, you know how they gonna act. Don't sign none of that shit. As long as you got that camera. Meet you in court.
You don't need no lawyer to deal with that.
You don't need no lawyer to deal with that. You just get that camera out there and you make sure that they don't get their hands on it. And you make a whole bunch of copies. Don't never give them your original. You remember I told you what they did to me. The tape never made it in the court. It bounced all through the hands. That's showing you how they'll do. But as long as I didn't have enough copies, I'm telling you guys, don't do what I did. You make damn sure that if they lose that one, you got another. Don't worry, I got another. I got a whole bunch of them. Just keep on passing them out until you get rid of this shit. They'll go down there and lie on you. You know that. They go over there and make up shit. You know that. They'll make it a whole big old scene. We got that. Now it's time to shut that shit down. We have to shut that shit down. We have to start spreading the word what our responsibility is as dogmen of the American Pitbull Terrier. We have a responsibility to preserve the history. Because everything that you do moving forward is going to be part of that history. It's time to fix the history, fellas. And we're going to do it together. We're going to do it doing it with each other. We're going to do it as a fraternity, a unit. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it at all. We're already out there. Can't say we ain't already out there. We're already out there, so let's go. You already know what we got to do then. If you know that we already out there, you know what you got to do. You got to join in and help clean this shit up. I appreciate y'all coming in today. That's for damn sure. You know, it was pretty interesting to me, man. I hope I did a good job with the pedigree thing. Keep it interesting while I was talking. You know, I was doing a lot of moving around. But, you know, I was noticing, man, that, you know, we still on the same thing about how these dogs are bred and how these dogs are winning, man. And you don't understand how important that is to me to get that drilled in y'all head. Because if I can get that drilled in y'all head, the competition is going to be stiff. Stiff. And that's what that's all we want anyway, ain't it? We want to have the best, to be the best.
Sorry about that.
We want to get the best. The best way to find it is know where it's at. We have to start having our references. We have to start having our resources. And the only way we're going to do that, we're not going to do it out here for everybody to enjoy it. We have to do it where it's only enjoyable, where it's supposed to always be. Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, tell him yes.
Huh? Hey, what's up, Ice? I got Ice calling back. What's up, man?
Twin.
Yeah.
Twin.
Yes. Can you hear me?
What's up? Yeah, you busy?
No, I'm still on the show. We still live.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Hit me back then. Hit me back. I can't get the show. That's what I was trying to look it up, but I can't get it. Going hard reloaded. Go to YouTube and hit Going Hard Kennels Reloaded. Okay.
Put that in the search and it'll pull it right up. Yes, sir. He's gonna love that, ain't he, fellas? He's gonna sit back and sit there and look at that shit, and he's gonna see just how much he's respected. You know, so many times these guys, when they come on, you know, they always got that little flavor, like, you know, the first thing they're thinking is you know, the color thing. That we don't support the color. Well, see, in this fraternity, man, we don't have a color. See, we got to break that stigma. The stigma has to be broke. Okay? person talked mess about me selling Mayday puppies for $2,500. I didn't care. If you wanted one, you buy, you spend it, or you ain't gonna get it. You can go back out there and whine all you want. Because guess what? There's always somebody out there who do. And you know, and there's a value to that. Guys, don't be letting everybody, you know, first of all, business is business, and it's not everybody's business. If you want to tell everybody what you're spending, then so be it. But you remember, what you put your business out there, everything that you come out your mouth is always open for scrutiny. Whether it becomes a issue because you got a hater running around. Okay? But in all, as a fraternity, you know, that's our main objective, guys. It's nothing else. It's nothing else, fellas. If we want to play, then we have to come to agreement how to play. We want to make our champions legit champions and our grand champions legit grand champions and register mayors legit register mayors and get back to the old days of doing things, and we have to go back to the old ways of doing things, and that is we have to separate the worlds. We got pool. We got walls now. We got treadmills now. Remember, y'all. Remember all these things. Weight pool. These are all the things that's collaborated into our fraternity. These are all the things that we call events, right? These are our events. So when we start matching dogs, having these events, these are the events, right? Point made. Guys have to start learning how to carry yourself as real dogmen and not showmen. You're dogmen, we're not showmen. Right? Hey, if everybody enjoyed the show, again, Lefty, Pit Dog, Bully. Appreciate the super chat moves, fellas. You understand this, guys. Every time y'all do these things, remember, man, I ain't paying no bills with our money. Because that's our money. You understand that? All this is our money. So when you hear me say that, I mean that. So guys, support. Because this is for y'all. Everything that we get ready to do is for y'all. And you're going to see it being used. You're going to see where your money going. You're going to see where your money going. You just got to get there. And you know how you're going to get there? Like I said, in this room, and it's going to end up spreading to other rooms. It's going to spread to other rooms. And you're going to see there's going to be a little system out there for you guys that we're going to be out there being able to, support our dogs our way. Nothing illegal. We're not condoning nothing. Once you get your membership in, you'll see everything you need to see. Once you become a member, it'll all come clean and clear to you. Remember, we're trying to make the law, not break it. So if everybody understand that, then we can all work hand in hand to make sure that everybody understand exactly what that means when you come up out the basement and be standing out here. And these are the things that we're going to have to start to learn and behave and act like. I forgot, what was the guy's name that was on the show last? Sometimes I get worked up. Sometimes I get in the Pitbull mode. You know what I mean? And maybe that guy should have been kicked out of the room in our last show, because he did aggravate everybody the whole show. And, we let him stay in. But guys, I am not going to be in the habit of calling people curs in my room. We done had 2 incidents in this room where we got guys that's trying to troll, and we have to sit there and have people jump in the box. Okay, I'm telling y'all now, this is what I'm going to start doing. Okay, I'm going to start doing it just like this. My chat room have to start policing theyself. I shouldn't have to do this. I shouldn't have to do this because we're different. We are different. We're all coming into this room for a reason. And as long as everybody understand what the reasoning is, then everybody has an input into that. We don't want to hear nothing else. We don't want to deal with nothing else. We don't want to answer a bunch of damn questions, nothing questions. What we want to do is figure this out where we can work together. We're here to pick up some things and learn. We have questions. We want to bring these questions out that's making logical sense. You got bloodlines that you want to make suggestions and things like that about. You want to hear some history about certain things, man. Look, y'all come to the room to learn. And as long as y'all come into the room to learn, I'm going to keep on trying to teach you. I'm going to try to bring more guys into the thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm so close to the gray wall, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If everybody know we playing on the gray wall, then everybody will know how we can do this and do this the right way. I should be able to see your yard without having everybody else on damn camera. When we gonna go on camera, we're gonna kick a video with some music kicking, you know, and we gotta do our bulldog thing so when we let everybody out there know that we been there and we didn't done that. That's what I see doing. Hey, Frederick, as usual, you always slide in. You old sneaky dude. You always wait till everybody else do shit. You know I got to shout out to him. Shout out. Shout out to the super chat. Bro, thank you for stepping up in there, Frederick. You always stepping in, man. I always catch you on the back end. You know, I bumps into you. You know what? Look at this dude. You know, another supporter. Another supporter. Big supporter. He pops in out of nowhere, and when he comes, he comes. Frederick, yes, sir. I don't have no information on you because you don't never send me shit. You never made the effort. But you're making moves, so show me the effort, bro. You know my email address. Come on now. You should have every right to be a part of this. You've been supporting it from the very beginning. Come on, join me. Send me your information so we can play. Thank you very much. Super chats, that's the way you step in there, fellas. You know, we out there now. We out there now. Remember, the stronger this get, the stronger we get. That's the way this thing works. I don't know about everybody else's chat room, but in this chat room, bro, when we make this thing grow, we're going to be on a different level. We ain't got time to be arguing back and forth with all these other people, all these other kennels, and none of that. We all on a mission. We step out here, we discuss our shit out here on what we need to learn and what we need to do with our dogs. The way we raise them, the way we take care of them. You know, the history. But the real game, NFL, NBA, hockey, baseball, whatever, WWF, the octagon, hey, all that. That's a whole different world, right? That's the, hey, that world is, everybody has their own role and everybody got their own place, right? Well, we got our own place. And then after the shows or events, we can come out here and we can talk about them. This is what I want to do. I want to see, I got 9. I got 9 on the front burner right now that I'm looking for. Got 1 already in the chamber. I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to everybody to pull this video up. Everybody. We all are in this together. We're all in this together. Let's make it happen, fellas. Remember, we can spread this to other rooms. It's our movement. Our movement. Always gonna be our movement. It was back then our movement. We need new legends. We need new stories. We need new great ones. There ain't no one way that it can come, man. I want to be on that damn on that step, man, that when it comes to somebody, man, and they got that world renowned, it's gonna become part of history. I want to always hear my name in there, man. I want to be a part of that. I really want to be a part of that. I want to ride with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up with me. Y'all know what's up with me. I'm in the corner. I ain't in that corner by myself. I got all y'all. Every single one of y'all is the one got me down in that corner scratching. Y'all make me come up in here and want to continue doing this. I be feeling bad a lot of times, all day, until I get here. It's like I say, all the little energy, they have me wore down and tired all day, but I get on this damn show right here with y'all, and it feels like I can just feel the thunder of dogmen in the room. You know that damn dogman shit. You know what it takes to be a dogman. And I feel that shit, man. I do. And it gives me the strength, man, to get up here and do this shit with y'all. I mean, I'm going there, fellas. Y'all got the right goddamn dog up in this motherfucker. We're gonna have a double grand champion messing with me. Cause ain't no stopping in me. Ain't no quitting, no curring, no turning. And if I come a little too hard, damn it, that's what you got. You want a great dog, goddamn, you gotta be able to let him go in times when the shit get rough. Oh well. But your money good. Your money is good. Y'all grab a hold of me and let's do this together tonight, man, because that's what it took. I just came on here, y'all, man, just showed him a lot of love and respect, man, and I appreciate that for you. I see you guys are really supporting the channel. I appreciate that too, man. Much love for all that. Let's keep it going, fellas. On Friday, you know, y'all ain't gonna see me until Tuesday. By Tuesday, you're gonna be hearing a couple people stepping up in there. Make good to those people. Make good to those people. Don't get them people no bullshit. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be hard to get them codes out them people, man. You'll see what I'm talking about once you got there. They'll explain it to you. There's gonna be guys out there, they explain it all to you. We shouldn't have to get on here and talk about it. Cause it's not meant for this. It's meant for y'all out there to come together as the brothers, the fraternity, make this shit happen. So with that note right there, I'm gonna end this show. We're gonna go do some parking lot time. Cause I wanna see the chats. I wanna see all that love that y'all put out there, man. And I wanna thank everybody in the room, man. I want to thank every single one of y'all. Stay safe. Be smart. And keep motherfucking scratching. Always keep scratching. Money, hit me. I know y'all be just tripping when I be getting to this shit right here. That music getting into me, man. I get that little funk in me. You know what I'm saying? Old niggas still throwing them damn moves. Yeah, I'm old, but I can still do that shit. I can still do all that good shit. I can still have fun, because when I come to your town, I'm looking to have fun. So I don't drink, but I smoke, and I eat good. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to put this shit on the map, fellas, and we're going to have fun doing it. That's what I'm trying to do. Y'all with me? Stay with me then. All right? Love you guys. Don't forget, fellas. Y'all know y'all got me, right? Y'all got me.
I like this part right here. I like
when
this
they
part
call the
right
fuck
here.
out. When they call the fuck out, we don't walk over there and get our money. We don't do no courtesy scratches.
No.
We don't do no courtesy scratches.
No,
and we don't walk to go get our shit.
No.
Well, we always do what? We always scratch to win.
Yeah, baby.
Peace, fellas. Love y'all, man. Thank you. All day. Man, I don't know what to do with this crew here, man. The Dogman world, I don't know what to do with you guys. See y'all Tuesday, man, and Talk Shit Tuesday. We're gonna go see us some Eli shit. Some Clayton Eli, some Bullet Son, some Champion Hurt, some Java. Y'all know nothing about that shit? Be prepared then. See you there. Yes, sir. Hitman.
ask questions and listen to their stories as we talk about kennels and dogs of the past and present. Hosted by one of the game's most respected kennels, with over 40 years in the hunt, going hard kennels twin 1 and twin 2, dogs like Champion the Brat, the very first champion off Grand Champion May Day, the Dog of the Year, and Register of Merit. Champion Pretty Mama, 2-time Best in Show and 2-time Gamest in Show. Going Hard's Bay Bay, Register of Merit down to Champion May Day, Champion Gus, Champion Elrod, Champion Yellowbird. So pull up a seat and let's talk dogs. Let's talk about Pitbulls. The history, the breeding, the maintaining and feeding, and the controversies surrounding the great hunts. Come interact with the legends and ask questions and listen to their stories as we talk about kennels and dogs of the past and present. Hosted by one of the game's most respected kennels, with over 40 years in the hunt, going hard kennels twin 1 and twin 2, dogs like Champion the Brat, the very first champion off Grand Champion May Day, the Dog of the Year, and Register of Merit. Champion Pretty Mama, 2-time Best in Show and 2-time Gamest in Show. Going Hard's Bay Bay, Register of Merit down to Champion What a Day, Champion Gus, Champion Elrod, Champion Yellowbird.
Good night, fellas. Love you, fellas. Stay safe. Scratch hard.